I'm loving the look of your rubbish.
How do you make money for nothing?
Don't throw that away yet.
The answer could be hiding in the 20 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
You can't be throwing these away. They look fantastic.
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate buyer, maker and user of old stuff, and I've turned that passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff and I sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
Got a little something for you.
Oh, Sarah.
She can transform her finds into desirable,
Those are amazing.
valuable,
Oh, amazing.
and let's hope, saleable items.
That is one clever sandwich.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
My goodness, that's absolutely wonderful.
The sky may be grey over the Whitley Recycling Centre, but not even the drab weather can cast a shadow over Sarah's naturally sunny disposition.
Just eyeing up your rubbish, looking for exciting things to recycle. Anything good? No. I'm looking for that gorgeous stuff in the garbage, the ravishing stuff in the rubbish, and I'm not going to stop until I've found some really fantastic things.
Sarah's been given special permission to roam the rubbish tip to seek out 3 items of tip-bound trash that she can turn into cold, hard cash.
What do you think, worth anything?
But she's got to be quick. Once it's in the skip, it's gone for good.
It's like me standing here and just dropping £50 notes into the skip. Probably 4 or 5 £50 notes. Bye. Don't get many of those.
The trash in Robin's trailer has caught Sarah's eye.
Hi there.
Hi.
Oh, leave that in there a sec. That's really nice. What have you done with the Mini?
Well, we've still got the Mini, but this is my daughter's bonnet that she accidentally went into the back of a teacher with, so we put a new bonnet on it.
Giving the teacher's car a dent, that'll earn you the dunce's cap.
I'm loving the Go Faster stripes and its iconic shape. Something to be done here.
The Mini motor car is a classic piece of great British design. First produced in 1959, it became a symbol of the swinging 60s, just like the skirt that shared its name.
So what are you going to do with it?
Well, I work with some great people. When I saw it in the distance, I thought maybe a desk, bed head. It's the Go Faster stripes and the iconic look. There must be something that can be done with that. So I would love to stop that going in the metal skip.
OK.
So if I end up actually being able to make something out of it,
Yeah.
Can I come and find you?
You can. We are moving house, though, so you'll have to find us at a different place.
I'll travel anywhere.
What does Robin think Sarah will create from the car bonnet?
I don't know. She mentioned a bed head, she mentioned a desk, so we'll see what she conjures up.
Well, look at this weather. At the moment, the best thing I think I can do with this is make it into some sort of bobsleigh, but I'm hoping if I warm up a bit, I'll be able to think of something more interesting to do with it. But at the moment, I'm loving the colour, I'm loving the Go Faster stripes. I know just who to take this to, and they're going to be on it like a car bonnet.
Oh, that rhymes, Sarah. Nice one. So let's meet the artisan, the man who can transform... Oh, I can't think of any more rhymes. No one loves heavy metal like Paul Furbank. He transforms vintage industrial machinery, iconic engine parts and modern scrap into furniture, sculptural pieces and bespoke lighting. He's our very own Iron Man.
I love what I do. It's like playing with a giant Lego kit all day. Some of the bits of metal that we're playing with are 100 years old. It's nice to think that that will totally outlast me and will go on for generations and generations to come.
Ah, well, we just have to wait and see what becomes of the bashed-in bonnet. When the boots are a-popping, Sarah's gonna come knocking. She's got her first item, Will the junk in Steve's trunk provide the second?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
How are you on a clearing up mission today?
Well, one or two bits. There's always something to take down the tip.
So is that out of the loft?
Well, you've got a Christmas tree there, and I don't think anybody's going to want that Christmas tree.
No.
Is that of use to anybody, do you think?
I think it might have seen better days.
It's seen better days.
I tell you what, I'm liking the look of. Is that your current wardrobe, or is that going in the tip?
Oh, I'll wear this every... No, no, it's going in the tip because it's seen better days. I must have had it about 30 years.
Really?
Yes.
It's got moths coming out of the pocket, look.
Steve's old coat has spent the last few years hooked up in his potting shed. It's a wax jacket which is made from strong, durable cotton, woven with a paraffin-based wax to make it waterproof.
I don't know if anybody's going to find any use for that. I don't know. Do you think so?
Well, I think its life as a jacket's probably come to its end. But yeah. I've worked with lots of great people who like using the raw materials that this would provide. So, can I have it?
OK, sure, it's yours. Yeah, no
Excellent.
chance.
If something good can be made out of it, I'll come and find you and show you what happens. Would that be all right?
Go on then, yes.
Lovely. Well, is it my size? I think it might be a bit big for me, but thank you so much for that.
No
I'll
problem.
keep in touch.
Does Steve have any idea what Sarah might make from his old jacket?
I can't see what else could be done with it. Just to wear. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps you could cut it and make something to make a coat for a dog. I have no idea.
Don't do yourself down, Steve. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
Well, don't you just love it? Isn't that exciting to find a beautiful wax jacket? Well, I say beautiful. You've got to see paths from moths and all the wear and the tear, because this has a lot of potential. I know just who to take it to, and I think in the end, you're going to be really impressed with this one.
Let's meet the maker Sarah's picked to turn potential into profit. Neil Ragg takes rough and rugged materials destined for the dump and transforms them into one-of-a-kind carry-alls that will last a lifetime.
Pretty much everything I use is salvaged or reclaimed. I'm not entirely sure why I focused on bags. It might just be because it's something that I enjoy making, and there's never one bag that does everything anyway. So it's a bag for the festival, or a bag for the commute, or a bag for exploring the jungle. Could be anything.
Ah, but Neil, have you ever made a bag for a person commuting through the jungle on their way to work at a festival? This could be the one. Sarah's quest to uncover trash treasure continues.
Time for tea? No chance. Too busy getting rubbish.
She's found items for her artisans, but the hunt is still on for a piece of junk that Sarah can transform. She better get a move on, it's approaching closing time. Perhaps Simon has what Sarah's been searching for.
Ooh, hello there.
Hello.
I like your desk.
Do you?
I do like your desk.
Oh.
Well, you've had enough of it, though?
You've had enough of this. Yeah, it's going to go.
Really?
It's at the tip, so...
it looks really old. How long have you had it?
About 20 years.
Right.
I've worked on this desk. It's been in my garage, but I've now bought a new desk and things, so it's now got to go. I sort of inherited it, and,
right.
you know, it's one of those things that it's taking up space now, and it's now got... It's got to move on, yeah, so...
So you've got a new desk?
Got a new desk to work from.
Well, how about, would it be right to get it out and then have a close look at it?
Yeah, no trouble.
Is it really heavy?
Yeah, no.
The desk is made from a mixture of oak and beech. Oak is considered to have a nicer grain, but is more expensive, so it's only been used on the visible parts of this desk.
You've been drawing on it. Were you bored? I think it's really lovely. It's solid, it's chunky, it's got a really good period look to it. I reckon there's something to be done with this.
I'm sure someone could do something with this, yeah.
Can that person be me? Can I take it away?
Of course you can, yeah.
Lovely. Well, if I can do something with it, I'd love to come and show you what I've done.
Absolutely fine.
Can I keep in touch?
Yeah, of course you can.
Is Simon happy that his old desk will be given a new lease of life?
I certainly am. That desk, I mean, I worked on that for 20 years, so for someone else to get hold of it now and start to use it again, that's brilliant news. Really, really happy, you know. Can't wait to see what she does with it.
Well, what do you reckon? On the plus side, it's solid, it's chunky, it's well made. On the minus, It's a little bit dated. It's got a really strong 1930s, 40s look to it, and people aren't really loving that at the moment. But I think it's far too good to go into a skip, and because it's such a solid construction, I think there's money to be made.
It's been a successful day at the dump for Sarah. The car bonnet will be zooming off to metalwork master Paul. The wax jacket is for Neil to work his makeover magic on, while Sarah will try to transform the dated desk.
Well, the rubbish is in the bag and we've had a great day, but now the hard work really does begin.
Even when it's not holiday season, Margate is still bustling with life. It's become a mecca for makers and designers of funky and offbeat furniture, like Paul. Is he excited to see what Sarah's got in store for him?
Never really know what Sarah's going to bring. I hope it's old and well made. Yeah, anything as long as it's made of metal. I'm a happy man.
He must be easy to buy a birthday present for.
Come and have a look.
So what? Yeah.
Look.
What have you got? Wow.
Up your street.
Yeah, it's a bit of me, isn't it? Yeah, fantastic. It's got a few dents, bit of character. I quite like that.
I'm glad you like it. Should we get it inside and see what's going to happen to it?
Everyone likes the look of it, but what exactly are they going to do with it?
It looks right at home here, doesn't it?
She's got some nice lines.
I tend to find that things sell well when they're really useful.
Yep.
Really good looking, particularly if you can put it in the main room in people's house. So if you can make something that people can sit on, something that they can use daily, either in the kitchen or the sitting room, then I think you're onto a winner.
We could possibly make some kind of love seat thing with part of it that you sit on and part of it behind.
I love that idea. That puts it into the beautiful, useful and saleable category. And if you could turn that into something like that, I think that would be perfect.
I mean, I think, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We will have to add some more components to make some kind of framework to hold on to it all.
I know from experience that once you start bending metal, putting it together, it costs a lot of money, doesn't it? Can you put a figure on it?
Yeah, it's a difficult one. At the top of my head, I could work to, say, £1,000, something like that. Does that sound...?
If you can squeeze it a bit, I mean, if it's something that I can get into nearer 900 quid, maybe I can sell it for £1,000. I'm not expecting to make a huge amount of money on this, but I'd love to make a huge impact with what you do with it, because people must be throwing these away all the time. It'd be nice to see somebody doing something original with it.
OK.
But if you creep up to 1,000, then it sounds like it's going to be amazing.
I think for a nice hallway bench, it should be worth more than £1,000 anyway. You should make good profit, fingers crossed.
I'm happy to leave it like that. Give me a shout when it's done.
OK.
Don't take too long, because I just can't wait to see it. Nice to see you.
Cool. All right, take care.
Bye.
See ya.
Is that a positive or a what have I done
Who would have thought of a bonnet bench? That is a fantastic idea, but it's a big commission, it's a heavyweight item, but I'm thinking that's going to be worth its weight in gold.
The problems with this are getting the ergonomics right and creating something that looks beautiful and is useful and comfortable at the same time. That's going to be a challenge.
It would appear Sarah's already counting her profit. But for Paul, transforming this bonnet, even for a whopping £1,000, will be no easy task. Marlow in Buckinghamshire is one of the loveliest locations on the River Thames. That's what it says in this interweb page I've just looked up. And you know something? I'm inclined to agree with it. It's home to upcycler extraordinaire Neil, the craftsman Sarah has picked to transform the wax jacket.
Looking forward to Sarah coming. It's always a surprise, sometimes a bit of a shock, but still exciting.
Hiya.
Sarah, hi.
Nice to see you. How are you doing? Thanks. How are things?
Very good, very good. I'm excited. What have you got?
Oh, well, I've been itching to show you this classic wax jacket.
Classic.
It's got a little bit of grime and signs of use, should we say?
It's got its story,
Moths,
its history.
Cobwebs.
Definitely. It's thick fabric, though.
Is
Good
it suitable
quality.
for bags?
Yeah, absolutely. You can sew it. And what you can do is you can take this this patina and you can take the age and you can turn it into something with a bit of leather or some other fabrics and completely contrast the two.
OK, I have had, I reckon, genius idea.
OK.
Oh, genius, you say? Let's hear it.
Waterproof?
Yes, it is.
How about wash bags?
A wash bag? I'm not sure.
Neil's not convinced as to the geniusness of Sarah's idea.
So what do you actually want to make? Are you going to do a kind of suck it and see version of it?
Yeah, in a way, no idea at the moment, but I think looking at those pockets, you've got a certain type of bag, maybe a range of things. So we've got some shoulder bags, we've got some foam cases from the very small up to something bigger like handbags.
OK, and then, well, maybe even a wash bag then?
Yeah, of course, we've got plenty of fabric.
Brilliant. OK, now given that's a sort of how long is a piece of string investment, can you put a price on it?
I think with the amount of fabric and the fact that it's such nice fabric and the amount of hours I would put in, if we said £200, but that would give you a range of products for which you could then sell.
If you can do that with it, that would be amazing.
I might get rid of the cobwebs first.
You do that. Good luck.
Done deal. Sarah knows she's getting bags, she just doesn't know what type or how many.
Well, that's just typical of Neil, isn't it? So my wash bag idea gets washed out because he's going to use every single inch of that jacket. That's a fantastic idea, but I hope he manages to line the pockets with some money.
I think we can make some very nice upmarket, you know, waxed cotton, leather, shoulder bags, maybe some other bits and pieces. We'll make Sarah happy. I'm sure I can make Sarah happy.
Neil, you can but try. For £200, Sarah's getting a goodie bag of bags. Who knows, it may even include one of the washing variety. Sarah's got a crack team of crafty types up and running. Now she's back at home in Sussex, about to begin work on the old desk. And she's already made a little discovery.
Reject? Poor desk. It's been rejected twice. But I only ever like rejected items.
By the time Sarah's finished, let's hope we're changing that from reject to perfect.
As a tip find, this is a really great piece of furniture. It's solid, it's got a good period look to it. At the moment, it's looking really grungy and garagey, and I want to make it look crisp and cutting edge. I've got some interesting ideas for the top, and I want to strip it all down, sand it back, and hopefully make the natural wood really come out and shine.
Let's get sanding.
Well, it's a messy job, but somebody's got to do it. Shall I like my overalls? Somebody gave them to me from the tip.
And today, Sarah has wisely chosen to accessorise her short overalls with a dust mask. How fetching.
Duck face.
I always thought you were quackers. Sarah is sanding away the dark austere stain applied to the wood to reveal its natural colour.
Look at that. This could be great.
She's hoping a lighter finish on the timber will banish the fuddy-duddiness of the desk and give it the crisp finish she's after.
Now that was really hard work, but well worth it.
OK, I know I called her quackers earlier on, but she's put in the graft and it is looking pretty great.
So pleased how this desk has turned out. The colour is just lovely, so I'm going to put a little bit of beeswax over it to preserve that colour, keep it nice and pale, and make sure that when people are using it, then it doesn't get marks on it.
Beeswax doesn't alter the colour of wood, but it will deepen the look of the grain and give a warm and lustrous shine.
Here comes the plan for the top. I really wanted to make a leather top desk, but a whole piece of leather is really expensive. So I rang up the saddlery that is down the road, and they've given me their offcuts for free.
If, unlike Sarah, you don't happen to have a local saddler, saddle makers, then you could try a nearby sofa manufacturer's. Sarah's cutting the leather scraps into 6-inch wide strips, which she will feed through her fabric cutter. This gizmo has a template which will cut perfect geometric hexagons, which Sarah will use to create a mosaic on the surface of the desk. Well, that's the idea.
And what should come out? The beautiful precision cut hexagons. So there you have it, perfect hexagons.
Sarah's going to need a whole lot of those to cover that desktop. She better get cutting.
So the idea is to cover the table with a beautiful selection of these hexagons to make a single seamless layer of lovely luxury leather. There is a problem, I've never done anything like this before and I haven't seen anybody else do it either. And I'm a bit worried because I think it could be lovely, but also if I don't do it properly, I'm going to completely ruin this desk.
Better make sure you...
Better make sure I do it properly then.
Oh, I was going to say that. Do you know what? I still am. Better make sure you do it properly then. Sarah has spent £14 on glue and sandpaper, but if she gets this mosaic wrong, all her good work on the sanding could be for nothing. In Margate, Paul is getting ready to carve up this car bonnet to make a bench.
So we're going to put on some goggles just to be safe, and then we're going to attempt to cut this bonnet in half.
I always look forward to a bit of angle grinder action. Here we go. Oh, not quite yet. Hold on. It's coming. Let those sparks fly.
I've turned different types of panels into chairs before. This is a little bit different. I think it's got such great lines and a shape to it. It should look quite nice. I mean, the minute we've chopped it in half, it might turn into a floppy sheet of paper.
The steel used in car manufacturing is strong and sturdy, but its strength also comes from its clever engineering. When the integrity of a car panel is compromised, say for example by cutting through it with an angle grinder, the strength greatly diminishes.
Looking good so far. And then she was too. Moment of truth. As I expected, it's a little bit flexible. We've cut most of the sort of structural support out, I suppose. It'll be a little bit of work to build some kind of framework so that we don't have a floppy piece of paper.
Yeah, no one's going to buy a floppy love seat.
That is going to be a nightmare to sort that out, isn't it?
To make the framework that will give the bench the rigidity it needs, Paul is going to use other salvage car parts. These bits are called wishbones and come from the front wheel suspension.
So that's quite a nice, it's sort of got a chair shape to it. They might need to be extended, but they should create something that can hold on to the backrest.
I'm not sure how restful that looks for my old back, but at least it is starting to look like a bench. This car bonnet love seat still has a long road to travel. Back in Marlow in Buckinghamshire, this 30-year-old wax jacket will be transformed by Neil into bags. Sarah wanted wash bags, but Neil wasn't so keen. He's not giving the game away yet as to what type of bag he's going to make, but he will use every last scrap of fabric. Oh, probably not that bit though.
First things first, better get the scissors.
Neil will cut the jacket along the seams into its component parts.
Once you cut, there's no going back, so you've got to get it right.
The big pouchy pockets have caught Neil's eye as a possible ready-made bag.
This pocket's got a natural shape to it that looks great already. And I think what I can do is take this existing shape, turn it into a bag, maybe back it with some leather. I've got some lovely tan leather, which colour-wise goes perfectly with this.
That looks like the perfect size for a wash bag, just like Sarah was after. Is Neil coming round to her idea?
Not really sure yet. Maybe everything from makeup bags, wash bags.
He's coming round.
We'll have to see.
Or maybe not. The sleeves of a jacket, when opened out, provide a good size of material for repurposing.
When you look at a jacket and you think, what could I make out of it? When you start to take it apart, an amazing amount of fabric that you can use and get lots and really nice stuff out of. So a nice bit of fabric, lovely bit of fabric, nice big blank canvas. What I might do first, before I make anything with it, is actually reproof it so that it irons out some creases and gets the waterproofing back in.
To re-waterproof the fabric, Neil is using a block of beeswax. He's applying a thick coat of it and then using a household iron to melt it into the weave. When the wax dries, hey presto, it's waterproof. Ain't this beeswax stuff great?
So this really rejuvenates the fabric, but the fact that it's aged is lovely. You can't really start with a new fabric and have all this personality in it. So what that will do now is that will stiffen up once the wax is impregnated and cools off. Then you've got this lovely stiff, rugged fabric that is brilliant for bags.
But what type of bag? Neil's still not giving it away.
Just simply from the sleeves I can get enough to make, say, a lady's handbag, a simple but very elegant handbag. So we've got the lining from the jacket, we've got the waxed cotton from the jacket, and I'm going to introduce a bit of tan leather for the base.
From a potting shed jacket to a luxurious lady's handbag. This I can't wait to see. It's all go, go, go for our artisans. And Sarah is ensuring the rejuvenated desk has the perfect finish.
Well, I'm really pleased with how it looks. I just hope other people like it as well. And it's all about these finishing touches. The devil really is in the detail.
Sarah wanted to banish the fuddy-duddy feel of the desk and give it a clean, crisp, cutting-edge look. And you know what? She's only gone and done it. The desk still has its period feel, but by sanding away the dark brown varnish to reveal the honey-coloured wood underneath, Sarah has given it a fresh new look. She spray painted the black lines on the front to add definition and enhanced the crisp geometric mosaic created on the desktop. The leather adds luxury, and the pattern Sarah created really is a showstopper. The idea required patience and attention to detail, and Sarah has shown both in spades to bring it to life. This truly is top-notch.
I am pleased how this has turned out because I was after an old-fashioned feeling but with a contemporary edge, and I think the hexagons have really given it that. I've taken a lot of trouble to make sure it really is fit for purpose and it can be used as a desk. I haven't seen anything like this anywhere, so I'm pleased that there's something new going on here. I'm hoping that somebody else likes it too, because I definitely give it house room.
And to think this lovely thing almost ended up in the landfill.
Hello there.
Hello.
I like your desk.
It had been Simon's desk for 20 years, and he was chuffed to bits that Sarah saved it.
That's brilliant news. Really happy, you know. Can't wait to see what she does with it.
I think Simon's in for a right old treat when he gets a load of this. Sarah wasted no time in getting it sold. The dabbling duck B&B in Norfolk loved the desk, and owner Sally couldn't wait to get her hands on it.
Never seen a desk like this before. That's why we love it.
Sarah's in Guildford in Surrey to show Simon the transformation and hand over the profit.
Hiya.
Hello. Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Really well. Nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you.
I've been having fun with your desk.
Oh, brilliant. What have you done to it?
It was something I worked on, and I wanted to give it a really lovely luxury refinish. So I went to a saddlery locally.
OK.
Got some leather for it.
Oh.
Gave it a makeover, so now it looks like that.
Oh, wow.
I've put a hexagon pattern on the top of it using offcuts of beautiful saddler's leather.
That's wonderful. Look at it.
And given it a new lease of life.
Well done.
What do you think?
Can I have it back?
No. It's too late. Would you give it house room then?
Yeah, of course I would. It's lovely. It's brilliant.
It has sold to a B&B restaurant in a place called Massingham in Norfolk.
Yeah.
So if you want to go and see it, that's where it is.
Go and stay in a B&B for a weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've got something here that might help with that, actually. Can you hold on to that for a moment? And there's 200 quid to go with it.
Really?
Yep, all yours.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
It's an absolute pleasure. What are you going to do with that then?
Well, I could buy a new desk now, wouldn't I?
Fantastic.
Oh, no, thank you so much.
Oh, it was a pleasure. It was a great thing. It was lovely to work on, and I think where it's gone, it really suits its new home. So,
yeah.
Thank you so much for letting me have it.
Well, thank you. Thanks
pleasure.
again. Thanks a
Enjoy the
lot.
money.
Yeah,
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sarah spent just £14 doing up the desk. It sold for an impressive £215. Meaning Simon has £201 to put towards a brand new desk. Brilliant. Sarah is once again stomping the back alleys of Margate to find out how Paul's got on transforming the car bonnet into a bench.
Well, I'm back beside the seaside to pick up my big budget bonnet. I'm hoping it's gone really well because with £1,000 on the table, it's going to have to look fantastic.
Paul described this transformation as a nightmare, and with Sarah expecting plenty of bang for her bucks, the pressure's on. With his flair for design and engineering ingenuity, Paul has created a sporty two-seater. He has maintained the sleek lines and smooth curves of the bonnet's iconic design, while putting on show the inner workings for all to see. It's an almost sculptural piece of work. When sliced in two, the bonnet became flimsy. Paul has ensured that the bench stayed strong and secure by adding steel supports to the rear, and for the base, 2 salvaged brake discs. Paul's gone at this full throttle. It's a bold new look, but will Sarah think it's money well spent?
Paul?
Hello, come in.
Oh, my word. Goodness me. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
How you doing?
Can you imagine what it's like to come in and find that after you've dropped off what I dropped off with you?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it's lost the racing stripes. I know that racing stripes were...
Oh, it looks amazing. I mean, no loss for the lack of stripes. It's just fantastic.
We've tried to work with the lines. It's been... I don't know, what can I say? The minute we chopped the bonnet in half,
yeah.
I realised how much work was involved.
Was it flexing? Was it moving?
It was all flexible, but then I realised how much work was involved in seam welding all of the edges so that they weren't sharp edges. I suppose we could have used like a kind of rubber window seal all the way round.
Yeah, no.
I'm not a fan of that. I think that would have been a little bit cheap. So it took me a long time to kind of add a whole bead all the way around to take the sharpness out of it and to add a little bit more strength and structure to it.
So a heap of work, basically.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about using wishbones to make the frame out of.
Yeah.
And it just didn't balance quite right, so we ended up with some large sports car brake discs.
Fantastic.
And they kind of added some balance to the base of it, and well, it seemed to work. We could have put lights back into here, and I thought, you know what, these work really well. They actually, adding those stiffened up the ends a little bit, and it's come together.
I love it just the way it is. I mean, it sounds like it was a trauma to get here, but
Yeah, it was.
I hate it when they come back and people say that. The end result is amazing. Have you sat on it?
I have, yes.
May I?
Yeah, go for it.
I've got no studs in my jeans or anything.
We talked about it being like a kind of love bench, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I love it.
It's a one-off super sleek upcycling masterpiece. But if Sarah's to make a profit, Paul needs to have kept to his £1,000 budget.
It looks great, but there was a fairly hefty budget on it.
I mean, the amount of work in seam welding it and stitching it back together to stay within the budget, you know, we've done the best that we could for the finish.
Brilliant.
So we're bang on £1,000.
Well, there aren't many people who I'd leave £1,000 with, and that's a good result for it. I think it's unique, isn't it?
It's definitely a one-off.
Hey, well done. I bet it's really heavy as well, isn't it?
It's not the lightest.
No, excellent. Well, I'll get that picked up, but that's a great job. Thank you so much. Well
Fantastic,
done.
thank you.
It was a troublesome project. How's Paul feeling now it's done?
Happy that Sarah's seems quite stoked with it. Fairly enjoyable. I learnt a little bit working with something slightly more modern to what I'd normally play with. Learning's good. Good fun. It's worked out well.
Sarah really can turn up some surprises at the dump.
Hi there.
Hi.
Ever the eagle-eyed entrepreneur, her attention was grabbed by Robin's trailer full of trash.
This is my daughter's bonnet that she accidentally went into the back of a teacher with, so we put a new bonnet on it.
It takes more than a bump or two to put Sarah off. She soon set Paul to work. The history and unique styling of the bench was a real selling point, and it's found a new home at a car dealership in West Sussex. Daniel is chuffed with the new addition to his showroom.
I'm very pleased with the item. I think the customers love it. It's quirky, brings a lot of character. It's a great item to have here in the showroom.
Now Sarah's on her way to Robin's home in Surrey with a pocket full of profit.
Hi, Robin.
Ah, hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm really well. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
So you were being lovely, helpful dad last time I saw you.
Yes, I was. Yes, we managed to sort that one out, put a new bonnet on it, yes.
Well, I was delighted the moment that bonnet turned up at the tip because I just thought it had style, it had all those lines on it, and I must be able to make something out of it.
OK.
Did you have any ideas? Because we did struggle.
I kind of hoped you were going to give it to Damien Hirst and he'd covered it in diamonds and you're going to give me a lot of money. But I don't suppose you did that. But I don't know, maybe a desk, a seat, something like that.
There aren't many people in this country who will take on a project like a bonnet to make it into something. There's a really good guy down in Margate, though, called Paul. He's about the best you can get for doing stuff with things like that. And he took it on. So I've got pictures here to show you of what he did to it.
All right, I'm intrigued to see what he came up with.
Well, I think it's quite interesting, actually.
Oh, wow.
Paul has made it into a bench.
That's quite amazing, isn't it?
He left on it those little dents that had somehow appeared in it earlier and mounted it on all sorts of other bits of
My gosh, that is
car.
stunning, actually. It really is. That's done a great job.
It has actually been sold to a showroom.
OK.
Who are going to have that alongside their cars.
Oh, wow, OK.
And got some profit.
Oh, that's always good.
£295 there for you, for your bonnet.
That's amazing. I can't believe it.
Any idea what you might do with that?
Well, I think we'll give some to charity and some to our new kitchen that we're just planning at the moment.
Excellent. Well, there's always a home for that kind of money, so thank you so much.
No. Well, thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much indeed.
Bye-bye, nice to see you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Sarah spent £1,000 on Paul's redesign of the car bonnet. She sold it for £1,295, turning a profit of £295 for Robin. Sarah's had 2 out of 2 upcycling success stories. Will Neil's bags make it 3's a charm?
Well, I'm back in Marlow to find out if Neil is actually still talking to me because I left him with a moth-eaten wax jacket and a big challenge.
There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Neil will have risen to Sarah's challenge. Did I sound confident there? I was really trying. Fingers crossed. Neil has crafted 3 individual over-the-shoulder bags. He's beautifully colour-matched the green wax cotton with the brown leather. And, clever, crafty fella that he is, he's used horse reins and buckles called tack for the straps. Inspired touch. Sarah will be happy that there's barely a scrap of the jacket left unused, but her wash bag idea was washed out. What will she make of these?
How did it go?
Well, OK in the end.
Oh,
There we go. There's your old coat.
I love them.
Good.
I want them. They're fantastic.
I managed to just eke out 3 using the sleeves, the lining. I had to patch some bits together, but we've got the pocket that was on the coat completely. We've got, I've had to just, get pieces sewn together.
Yeah. They are lovely. They're great. The look altogether is really strong. They're fab. Oh, it's just so clever what you do. And then you've used...
Old lining, and then we've added just some bits of upholstery leather and the bridal tack. So you could say they're a bit tacky.
Well, you could, but I'm not. They are classy. I absolutely love them. I want them all. I think when you get it right, making something old into something new, it looks like this. And it's difficult to get it dead right, but these are fab. Really good.
I'm glad you're pleased.
Was it tricky?
Once I got rid of all the cobwebs
Yeah, and the
and
frames.
brushed them, and it was just 2 were done, and just trying to manage to get 1 out of the remaining patches of the coat.
The bags are looking great. And just as good is that Neil has stuck to his £200 budget. All that remains is for Sarah to sell them.
I think that they are going to go off and find new homes really quickly. They're great. Thanks.
Wonderful.
Be putting one of those on my birthday list. Great, see you soon.
Bye-bye.
I'm in the money there, aren't I?
Careful now, there may be profits in these bags, but it's not in the bag yet.
I think it went rather well. She seemed very pleased. I managed to get the musty old jacket into 3 decent-looking bags, so she's walked away happy.
Steve was about to sling his wax jacket in the skip when Sarah stepped in to save it. He had no idea what she saw in it.
I can't see what else could be done with it.
Sarah's eye for a hidden gem spotted its potential, and Neil's upcycling skills did the rest. Now Sarah's paying Steve a visit to show him what became of his jacket, and here's hoping she'll have some profit to boot.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, hello, Sarah.
Nice to see you again.
A pleasant surprise to see you. Welcome to sunny Surrey.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
So you won't be needing your old wax jacket today, then?
My opinion at the time, when I took it to the recycling depot, I would never, ever use it again. So, no, I won't be using it today.
No, well, it looked like you'd had good use out of it, and I was really pleased to see it, because those kind of wax jackets are always popular. I'm really lucky to work with a guy called Neil, and his remit is if you can get a needle through it, he can make it into something. So he's made your wax jacket into handbags out of
3 of them?
3 of them. He used the lovely, generous pockets that it had, and he has used a little bit of recycled sofa leather and old bridles for the handles. What do you think?
Well, can I ask you first, would you have one of these handbags, you personally, Sarah?
Yes.
You would, there you are.
The one thing I said about them when I went to see them was, I'm so sorry that I've got to sell them all, because I thought they were absolutely beautiful. But I'm not sure if they'd be right up your street.
No, they look lovely. They look really lovely. No. So, you know, I'm pleased with the end result.
I put them on social media, and they sold instantly. So I've got some profit here for you.
Sold instantly, right.
Instantly to create...
You're going to give me money.
£125 worth of profit.
I wanted... Do you know, I said to my partner, it'd be nice if I got a meal out of this. Now I can see a really grand meal. Oh, how much?
£125.
I'm rich.
You are for the day. I hope you have a really lovely meal.
Well, thank
you very much for your jacket.
Yeah.
And I'll see you at the recycling centre soon.
Yes, maybe.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Neil charged Sarah £200 to transform the jacket into 3 bags. Sarah sold all of them to private buyers for a combined total of £325, giving Steve 125 quid to splash out on a slap-up meal. Sarah saved once-cherished possessions from being chucked in the skip. They could have been rotting in a landfill site. Instead, they've been given a new lease of life.
So that's 3 tired items turned from dumped to desirable. Paul and Neil pulled out all the stops to make those things exceptional, and they turned a profit along the way. I'm loving the look of your rubbish.
How do you make money for nothing?
Don't throw that away yet.
The answer could be hiding in the 20 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
You can't be throwing these away. They look fantastic.
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate
buyer, maker and user of old stuff, and I've turned that passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff and I sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
Got a little something for you.
Oh, Sarah.
She can transform her finds into desirable,
Those are amazing.
valuable,
Oh, I love them.
Good.
and let's hope, saleable items.
It's literally giving me goosebumps.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
My goodness, that's absolutely wonderful.
Welcome to the Whitley Recycling Centre, where the good people of Surrey come to discard their once cherished possessions and some right old rubbish. Sorting out the trash from the tip treasure is Sarah.
Ooh, hello. I'm looking for little gems. These are handy.
Sarah has special permission to roam the recycling centre, looking for 3 members of the public who are unaware their trunk full of junk is actually a boot full of loot. But she's got to be quick. Once it's in the skip, it's gone for good.
Well, that one got away, but there's plenty more out there, so I'm off to get it.
Amongst the trash chuckers today is Jill, who, with the help of her grandson Josh, has been clearing out her home as she prepares to move house.
Hello there.
Hello.
Wow. Isn't it beautiful?
50-odd years old.
And?
I'm downsizing, so it has to go.
Oh, yeah, don't throw it away, don't throw it away. That looks in lovely condition. You've really looked after it, haven't you? So did you have that from you?
Yes.
What year do you think you bought that?
64.
64?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's not bad at all, but it's got to go.
The dressing table had pride of place in Jill's bedroom for over 50 years. Sadly, Sarah was too late to save the mirror that sat on top, but there's still time for the dresser.
Well, I love the handles. That and the legs make it really stylish, don't they? Can I have it?
You can take it. You're more than welcome.
Well, I might need a hand. Come on then, let's see what you're made of.
Sarah's snaffled up her first item.
Reassuringly heavy.
What does Jill think she'll do with it?
I really can't see it being changed much. Be interested to see what comes of it. It's over 50 years old, so it'd be nice if something is made of it.
Jill's happy, and so is Sarah. She's chuffed with the retro styling of the dressing table.
Cute little legs, sweet little handles, but big potential. I know exactly who to take it to.
Let's meet the maker Sarah's got in mind. Rupert Blanchard has skills to pay the bills. He's a master of his craft with a flair for the unexpected. But his designs are no flights of fancy. They're functional and in high demand.
I try to develop my own style so my personality comes through in my work. I'm most proud of a piece when I've got a piece of furniture back in someone's home that they wouldn't even give space in their shed for. I want to make the unloved loved again.
This dressing table is going to get some sweet loving from Rupert. Sarah's got 2 more items to find before the tip shuts up shop.
Oh, is that time? Better get on.
Peter is helping clear out his father-in-law's garage. Has he got any goodies in there?
Hello there. Have you been breaking up your furniture?
Oh, yes.
What was it?
That was a chair.
OK. I'm looking for exciting things in people's rubbish.
Yeah.
And I'm looking in here and I'm thinking, they look quite cool.
They do, don't they?
I'm a bit of a vintage hoarder and I think there's something so famous 5 about a windbreak. It's so old-fashioned, isn't it?
Yes.
The old-fashioned fun of a trip to the seaside with a bucket and spade, picnic basket and a windbreaker to keep the sand from blowing onto the jam sandwiches. This one is missing its fabric windshield, though.
I would love to have a go at trying to use those bits. And I see you've got some other... What were they for?
We don't know. Farmer used to go down and buy stuff and just put it inside his garage, and that was it.
I love that quality.
Yeah, he just didn't bother to use it, just stack it up in there.
So you've got the problem of clearing it all out?
So I've got a problem now to clean everything out of the garage.
And a bonus bundle there.
Yeah.
Would it be right to take that all back
Certainly,
away?
yeah.
Now, I really don't know
use it.
what I'm going to do with it, but I would love to have a go at doing something.
Yeah.
Right, brilliant. Well, thank you for your help.
Sarah seems pretty happy with her great big bundle of sticks. Any idea what she'll make with them, Peter?
I ain't got a clue what she would do with them, quite honestly, you know.
Me neither, mate.
She can do something with them, make something out of all of it. That'd be super.
Well, you might well ask, what am I going to do with this lot? And it's a good question, because I have no idea.
She does, however, know a couple of young lads who are full of them. Josh Kennard teamed up with best mate Ollie Milne to start their own business as makers of handcrafted furniture and sculptures from natural and recycled materials.
I think our style is pretty contemporary, but I think we really like natural raw materials, and we kind of combine those with clean, crisp design.
I think the main thing that we really love doing is just starting on something new, just having the freedom to design something and then see it through to a finished product.
Sarah's got not one, but 3 bundles of joy for Josh and Ollie. She's sorted out her artisans. Now Sarah has to find an item that she can transform.
Just eyeing up your rubbish.
Perhaps there's a little something in Catherine's trailer.
Oh, I like the look of your rubbish. What are you up to?
Well, I'm downsizing in houses, and I live on a farm, so there's lots of space, so I've got to get rid of it.
I'm loving the look of it. Is that going in?
This is this actually was the dress, or the remains of the dress that my grandmother was presented at court in.
So do you know when that would be? Can you pluck a figure
Well,
out?
my mother was born in 1910, so I would imagine it would be right at the end of the 19th century.
I'm well and truly gobsmacked. This dress was worn in the presence of Queen Victoria. Yeah, the actual Queen Victoria. Blimey. Oops, better mind my P's and Q's.
That's a sleeve.
They're beautiful. Obviously,
They're lovely.
If it'd be all right to rescue that before it gets thrown away, can I come and find you and show you what's happened to it? If there's something to be done.
Yes.
Well, I think it's beautiful. I can't wait to get it home and spread it out and just see how it looks. So I will be back in touch, but that is lovely. Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Bye-bye.
Let me know.
Sarah's gone and got herself a little piece of history.
Well, at that time, young ladies, when they became about 18, they were presented at court, and then they had become of age, and then they went to grand balls to meet a future husband, possibly.
These days, all you need to do is swipe right to meet a prospective Prince Charming. How times have changed.
Well, it's a beautiful piece of lace. In fact, I think it might be a petticoat to the dress. It's got some lovely detailing on it, beautiful beadwork. Condition isn't great, but I couldn't let it slip into a skip, so I will make it into something that gives it a new lease of life because I think it's charming.
It's been a right royal day out at the dump. Sarah has successfully found her 3 items. Rupert will work his makeover magic on the dressing table. Josh and Ollie will get to grips with the sticks, while Sarah will transform the lace dress.
Well, I have had a fantastic time finding things, but now the hard work really begins. I've got to transform them from that pile of rubbish into little money makers.
Away from the golden sands of Margate's waterfront, hidden amongst a plethora of vintage and retro boutiques and craft shops, is the workshop of designer, maker and collector of old drawers, Rupert. where better to bring this old dressing table?
I'm looking forward to Sarah turning up today. I'm hoping she's going to bring me something that's going to be a bit of a challenge, something that everyone's given up on, give it a lot of love and get it back in pride of place in someone's home.
Come and see.
OK, what have you got? Oh, Sarah.
Just get it inside. You're going to love it.
OK.
I thought Rupert would be overjoyed with the dressing table. You never can tell with these creative types.
It's got nice legs.
It's got beautiful legs. That's about it, though. This is a dressing table base.
Yes. No mirror, sorry.
But dressing tables are notoriously really hard to sell.
That's why I brought it to you, because I think this is right for total redesign. I was thinking maybe stack it up to make a tall boy, perch it on those legs in a smaller silhouette so it's got some depth and some style, something like that.
OK, well, as you know, I love building sideboards. People love sideboards. I'm going to make you a Frankenstein sideboard.
Right, I have got no idea what that means.
I'm imagining a hideous creation constructed from the cast-aside odds and ends Rupert hoards in his laboratory. Sorry, workshop.
It's going to have a few extra elements, just like Frankenstein, a few extra parts, a bit of tweaking, a bit of electricity put into it, a bit of life. And, yeah, I'm going to make you something with a sort of a vintage retro nod, but it's going to be modern.
I cannot imagine what it's going to look like. Can you put a cost on creating Frankenstein's monster?
Oh, well, I'm going to have some fun with this, but there's a lot of work here. I think it's got to be $250.
Fine, I've no idea what I'm committing to, but the language is making me excited, so 250 quid, just try and make it saleable, all right?
Leave it with me, you'll get a gem.
Can't ask for more than that. See you soon.
What have I done?
I'm not sure even Rupert knows how this is going to end up. He's the mad scientist of sideboards.
Oh, well, that went well, didn't it? I've just commissioned a monster. This one could be really scary.
This is an odd one. I'm kind of excited and kind of worried about this. I don't like dressing tables. I do like sideboards. I'm not quite sure what I've committed to with this.
With a modest budget of £250, let's hope Rupert's Frankenstein furniture turns out to be monstrously good, rather than a horror show. Here in the peaceful surrounds of Chichester in West Sussex, in the hive of creativity that is Josh and Ollie's workshop. Are they excited to see what Sarah's got in store for them?
Yeah, we're looking forward to Sarah's arrival.
We're ready to...
She's usually got something interesting, hasn't she? So, ready for a challenge.
At the tip, Sarah was smitten with these sticks, but she had no idea what to do with them.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Since then, the old noggin's been hard at it, and at last, she has a plan.
I reckon they've got huge potential. What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon we can do something good with those.
You can do anything with it. So that's a good starting point.
That is exactly what I thought. I think that something lovely could be made out of this lot. I was thinking we're in the heart of Sussex. How about making a lovely turned spindle Sussex chair out of it? Kind of William Morris style, arts and crafts. Beautiful, useful piece of furniture.
Yeah.
Out of that.
To summarise Sarah's plan, she wants a really fancy, ornate armchair made out of these sticks. I'm not sensing much enthusiasm from Josh and Ollie for this idea.
Have you ever made a chair?
We're in the process at the moment of designing a couple of chairs.
Okay.
But as of yet, no.
Are they tricky?
Yeah, I know that they are tricky.
So what if we were to make a bench instead?
Maybe there's not so many joints and armrests and all sorts going on.
So
it could be just made a bit simpler.
Any design process, what do you reckon you do with it?
Maybe if it was like a mid-century-ish kind of design where you've got the simple legs and then a simple little back support where we use the spokes.
Right.
So it's just a much simpler design.
Sarah's good to go with that idea, but what about the budget?
What kind of price are you thinking about?
600.
Can you get any nearer to 500?
Well, why don't we say 550?
For that to be a bench. It's going to be a cracker, is it?
Cool.
Good luck.
Great. Nice one.
I'm excited. Well, I think that went really well. A load of old poles into a beautiful bench. Can't wait to see that transformation.
Sarah's happy, the lads are happy. I think this is going to be one of those jobs where everything just goes swimmingly. Oh no, they've got woodworm.
Look at it, it's all over the place.
So what exactly does this mean?
Well, we might make the whole bench, and then when the customer sits down on it, it all falls apart. And then we'll be sued.
Forge will be no more.
It's probably the end of money for nothing, to be fair.
If the lads fail to fix the woodworm issue and make the bench within their £550 budget, this could be a cataclysmic disaster of career-ending proportions. Sarah has dropped off the sticks and the dressing table. Now she's returned to her home in rural Sussex to begin transforming her own item. The lace dress. It may be rather tatty, but it's still delightful.
So lovely to have a close look at this dress because it is so wonderfully made. It's hand stitched, it's the finest fabric, and in its time it would have been so expensive and really beautiful. But it's a sad, sad thing now. But there are some details left in it that I think can be saved. There's lovely beading, beautiful lace. I want to make something out of it that really honours it, something that somebody can cherish. So I've decided to go for wedding garters.
Oh my.
It's going to be brilliant, isn't it?
Well now, a garter is an item of ladies' underwear worn on the upper thigh. A wedding tradition dictates that the garter is removed by the groom and thrown to his groomsmen to denote who among the group will marry next.
First thing to do is to trim off the fabric that I want and give it a wash. So I'm just going to snip all around this first line of lace here.
It's not often Sarah is cutting up antique lace. Better be careful.
Here we go.
Lace has long been a treasured decorative element for fashion. Cherished for its delicate workmanship, it has been worn as an adornment since the 15th century, when it would have been handmade.
This gown goes back several generations, and back then, when you came of age and you were deemed old enough to be sensible to go out, you were presented at court. So all the aristocracy would have turned up, and then they were officially available to marry and to go to balls and to have fun. And pretty much the only kind of occasion where we pay that much attention to how we look is when we get married. So I'm hoping that this is an ideal thing to make out of such a pretty old gown.
Frilly bits trimmed off, it's time for a bath.
So now I'm going to give it a really gentle wash. I've got hand washing suds. I want to get rid of any dirt, but make sure I don't harm the fabric. Oh my word, it feels like it's going to disintegrate completely. It is the finest silk fabric. Got to be so gentle with it. It's really bad, I can feel it falling apart.
This is most definitely one of those oh no moments.
I think we could safely say you wouldn't want to wear that on your wedding day at the moment.
You know what they say, something borrowed, something blue, something that looks like it should be flushed down the loo. So far, Sarah's spent £18 attempting to make what she hopes will be cherished wedding day mementos. Hidden away in a shadowy corner of Margate is Rupert's workshop, where he plans to resurrect this dressing table as a modern monster mash-up style sideboard.
I promised Sarah a Frankenstein sideboard, and by that I mean it's going to be the accumulation of bits. So I'm going to bolt on a couple of new bits, just like Frankenstein's head, and new wheels, just like some spare body parts.
Be warned, viewers, this could get gruesome. Rupert's devilish plan is not for the faint of heart.
I'm going to start by stripping off all the fancy bits, the legs and the back strip, kind of unnecessary bits in my design.
The idea is to drill, saw and hammer until there's nothing left of the dressing table but the bare bones of the carcass.
I draw everything I do in a sketchbook, but until you've really got your hands on it, you don't know if it's the right scale, if it's the right decision. And I'm glad I've got this piece on the floor now. It's stripped down, and I'm actually going to sort of draw around it and try and work out the proportions of this piece. I'm going to add a sort of block onto the end of this. And then a bigger piece on the other end, a big cupboard, a bookcase, a storage piece. Something much bigger, I think.
Not only will the dressing table be given side extensions, Rupert will also add a set of wheels.
I managed to salvage some old wheelie bin wheels, which I think are going to be perfect for this. This is going to be, yeah, this will be great.
To make the side extensions, Rupert is using oriented strand board, a rough and ready timber made of wood fragments combined and compressed with glue. It's cheap and cheerful, but strong and sturdy.
I'm using OSB because it's quite a different product. It's normally used in the building trade, but I want to use it for domestic purposes. But yeah, I like to use it. It's got good, interesting texture to it. I'm really pleased with progress so far. This is definitely one of the longest, lowest cabinets I've ever built. I think Sarah's going to love it. She might not quite love what I'm doing next with it, because I've decided I'm going to go all out on the Frankenstein look, and the colour is going to be quite special.
I've got a feeling this transformation will either be fiendishly clever or devilishly daft. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Last time we saw Josh and Ollie, they were predicting that these woodworm-infested sticks would bring about an apocalyptic catastrophe.
Yeah, so after all, we just lopped a bit of wood off with the woodworm and the rest was totally fine.
Well, that's all sorted then. Ollie has been doodling up some designs for the bench, combining the wooden poles with a big old rustic slab of wood for the seat and backrest. And Josh has a favourite bit of timber that he's been saving for a special project.
This is sycamore. I think it was a Ripley bit of sycamore as well, if I remember. So it's got lots of little, like, it looks like it's rippled when you cut it flat. So when it's all polished up, it's really beautiful.
Highlighting the characteristics of natural materials like the Ripley wood is one of the reasons that Josh and Ollie's work is so captivating. Josh is using the machine room table saw to cut the sycamore to the correct size for the cosy two-seater.
You can see the ripples just there in the wood. You get it in the right light.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I think it's like stresses in the wood, kind of like buckles the fibres. So then when you cut it flat, it's all kind of like ripply.
It's like a wood-coloured zebra. The table saw isn't the only cool bit of kit in the machine room. This is the thicknesser. Josh will use it to cut the wood precisely to the exact height he specifies.
Because it's ripply, if you put it through the machine too fast, then it will sometimes rip the grain. But if you do it slow enough, then it should cut it quite nicely.
Josh needs to get this spot on, or this lovely slice of sycamore is wasted, and we do not like waste.
That for a bit of wood. It's looking lovely. Have a look at this, Milne.
Nice. Beauty. Those ripples.
Yeah, lovely.
There's no doubt about it. Josh's Ripley wood is a big hit.
I think we can start planning out the spindles now.
While Josh was cutting the seat to size, Ollie was cutting the wooden poles to connect the seat to the backrest. But these best buddies can't agree on the number.
10's good.
10 is good.
Like even is what you want.
What's wrong with an odd number?
Sometimes you want odd, sometimes you want even, I think.
Who's to say?
OK, well, I like it. I like it with this.
Well, I might like it with 11.
OK, that's fine.
Let's have a look with 11.
Or you could cut the tension with a hammer and chisel.
I want 10 spokes.
But with an odd number, you get a spoke bang in the middle then.
An even number for the spokes feels right.
These wooden poles were almost the end of Money for Nothing. Now they could rip apart this creative duo and their beautiful friendship. To find out which looks right, the boys are having a little test. First up is Ollie's 10.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
What are you going to say?
It's too many.
Now, I didn't see that coming.
Let alone 11.
Yeah.
At least the boys are back in agreement. While our artisans tackle their design dilemmas, Sarah is applying the finishing touches to her garters.
I'm just trying to make them look their best. Little press. They're certainly pretty.
This lacy garment was once worn to meet Queen Victoria, but was destined for the dump before Sarah saved it. Sarah's made 10 frilly and fabulous wedding garters. She trimmed the reusable lace and beads from the dress and combined them with blue silk ribbon. She added hand-sewn floral motifs stitched with a technique called love knots. Oh, isn't that sweet? Sarah wanted her transformation to honour the history of the dress and be cherished as it once was. With these garters, I think she's done just that.
Well, that's 10 garters made and I have loved making them. I'm really pleased. They're all different, but I'm hoping if I take some good pictures of them, I might be able to get a shop who's interested in buying all of them. So let's go and see if I can get them sold.
Sarah really can turn up some surprises at the recycling centre. Just like this trailer full of trash brought by Catherine.
This is the remains of the dress that my grandmother was presented at court in.
There was no way material girl Sarah was going to let that hit the skip. Sarah put the lace garters up for sale on her social media accounts, and all were sold. Now she's in Surrey with a pocket full of profit to show Catherine what became of the lace dress.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi there, lovely to see you again. Oh, who's this? Hello.
This is Willow.
Hello, Willow. Well, I said I'd come and find you if there was something to be done with the dress, which I think belonged to your grandmother.
Yes.
So I took it away and had a good look at it, and
I can't think what you did with it.
Did you wonder? Yeah. Well, it was something that I worked on, and I thought it was just beautiful material, but it was quite fragile, so I had to choose carefully which projects it would be suitable for. And actually, I love doing it. And I hope you like what happened, but your dress was turned into wedding garters.
Oh, my goodness, look at those.
So all that lovely beadwork that was on it and those frills and that lace were just perfect for reclaiming. So we made quite a few of those. What do you think?
I'm speechless. They are beautiful.
Do you think your grandmother would approve?
Very much so, very much so. Because she was a great seamstress and loved sewing.
I actually shared those pictures on social media and we got a lot of interest and they all sold. So I've got some profit for you as well.
Isn't that amazing?
So I have got £154 here for you, for your dress.
Oh, I'll have to give it to charity, I think.
Do you have anything in mind that you might send it to?
I'd like to give it to Cherry Trees. Do you know Cherry Trees?
No.
It's a respite home.
Fantastic. Well, it was lovely to see you again.
Oh, I think what you've done, because I couldn't imagine a bit of old material, vintage material, what you could do.
Oh, well, I loved working on it, so lovely to see you.
Well
and
done.
Bye, Willow.
Well
bye.
done. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sarah spent £18 making 10 garters. She sold them for a total of £172, giving Catherine £154 to donate to a charity supporting children with a range of disabilities. Sarah's back in Margate to bear witness to the rebirth of Rupert's gruesomely green sideboard.
Well, I left Rupert with that sweet, cherished, lovely little dressing table, and he started talking about monsters, so goodness knows what I'm going to pick up.
Be prepared to be scared by the Frankenstein sideboard. This sideboard looks like a bolted-together mashup of leftover bits and bobs, which is just what Rupert intended. The smooth brown veneer of the dressing table clashes with the rough texture of the OSB timber and the garish glossy green. The wheelie bin wheels look just as Rupert wanted, out of place in a piece of home furnishing. It's a monster, all right, but what will Sarah make of the radical reinvention?
Rupert?
Hey, Sarah, come in.
Rupert. What have you done to it?
Don't you like it?
I know, I love it. I'm just imagining the woman who dropped it off at the tip. I'm imagining her face when she sees her dressing table. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's unusual.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd one. I obviously ran with the thing of Frankenstein's monster, but it's actually become one of my monsters because it's one of the longest sideboards I've ever made. And I personally saw it as, yeah, it was kind of an okay dressing table, but I didn't see it as a sellable piece. And now, hopefully, it's going to be used in someone's living room, maybe a lamp on it, maybe a massive TV on it, whatever. And voila, there you go.
It is a shockingly inspiring piece of design. It is great. You know, it's got a sense of humour, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I hope that it's kind of like all things that I do, it's kind of got a nod to the original piece, but it's got some bright, modern sort of intervention going on.
Yeah, that is one clever sandwich. I mean, to be honest, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. There have been some people around who would have given that a lovely bit of chalk paint, but this is a bright, interesting thing, isn't it?
Yeah, if I had a big enough living room, I might consider buying this myself.
So it's a monster piece. Does it have a monstrous budget attached?
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to scare you with this one, Sarah. This came in on budget.
So 250 quid?
250, and it's yours.
Ready to wheel out? That is a bargain. I'm going to tell you when it sells, where it's gone, so you can just enjoy hearing the end of the story and what our lovely friend from the tip says when she sees it.
Excellent. Can't wait to see where it ends up.
That's brilliant, thank you.
Sarah's been won over by Rupert's unique vision.
That was a bit odd. I couldn't tell when Sarah came in if she liked that or not, but yeah, she does like it. I love it. I just hope she can find a suitable new home for this now.
It certainly looks very different from when Sarah picked it up at the dump. It was being chucked by Jill and her grandson Josh.
Wow, that's fantastic. That looks in lovely condition.
It had been Jill's dressing table for over 50 years, and while she was happy Sarah saved it, she had no idea what she was going to do with it.
I really can't see it being changed much. Be interested to see what comes of it.
The dressing table felt the full force of Rupert's one-of-a-kind restyling. And it was sold to Adorable Tots, a shop for all things kid-related in Rochdale. Director Conrad is pleased with his unique purchase.
I guess what really attracted me to it was just the green. We have several items, especially a series of car seats that we're doing, and not too dissimilar green. So I just thought it would work really, really well in the showroom.
When Jill first met Sarah, she was downsizing. Now Sarah's at Jill's new home in Hampshire to show her what became of her dressing table.
Hello, Sarah. How nice to see you
Angie,
again.
hello. Hello, Josh. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
So, new home, all settled?
Yes.
Yes, I absolutely love it here. I've been here a few months now, and it's much smaller than my other place, and I really love it, and I've settled in with everybody.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
such good news.
Yes.
So I ended up with the dressing table because it wasn't going to be fitting in here. Did you have any thoughts about how it would be updated?
No, I couldn't see any way of doing anything with it, but knowing the guys that work with you, it would never surprise me what's happened to it.
Well, this might be more up your street, Josh, than yours, Jill. It went to Margate to lovely
Yes.
Rupert Blanchard, who is a fantastic upcycler. And just to give you a hint about what it might look like, he christened it Frankenstein. Are you ready?
Okay, I think so.
It now looks like this.
Wow, it's huge.
He has made it into a huge sideboard on wheels with all sorts of extra storage.
It's absolutely amazing, and the wheels are so huge.
Is that anything like you expected?
No.
Well,
Not at all.
that's hopefully a surprise that's
Yes.
not too shocking.
No, not at all. I think he's made a super job of it.
And it has been sold to a company in Rochdale who supplies children's rooms. So it's going to be played with. It's going to get another 30, 40 years of use out of it. And there's a little bit of profit to share with you.
Wonderful.
In fact, I've got £50 here for you for your
Wow.
sideboard. So that's for you.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. I think that might be lunch in the pub.
I hope you have a lovely lunch.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you don't
Thank
mind
you, Sarah. No, not
about
at
Frankenstein.
all. I think that's wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm really surprised what's happened to it, and I do watch the programmes, and I think Rupert's work is absolutely amazing.
Lovely. Well, I'll tell him how enthusiastic you were about it, and I hope you have a really lovely lunch.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
ever so much.
Thanks, Sarah,
Bye-bye.
very much.
Nice to
Thank
see you
you.
again.
Thank you.
Sarah spent £250 on Rupert's redesign of Jill's dressing table. Sarah sold it for £300, turning a profit of £50, which will pay for a slap-up meal at the local pub for Josh and his gran. That's 2 successful upcycling stories so far for Sarah. Time to see if Josh and Ollie can help make that a hat-trick.
Wow, listen to that, it's all going on. But I'm here to pick up my old dowling and my broken windbreak. I left the boys with a massive budget, so I hope they've nailed it.
From a simple set of sticks, great ideas were born. Have the boys managed to create the beautiful bench Sarah's hoping for? Yes, they have. It's a sleek and stylish two-seater that combines the simple lines of contemporary furniture design while highlighting the rustic quality of their materials. The boys have made a feature of the natural contours of the tree trunk on the front edge and have finished the seat in a clear oil to allow the pale colour of the sycamore to contrast with the matte black finish of the spokes. And as for how many there are, well, the lads compromised on 9, which to me looks exactly the right number.
Hello.
Wow, you've given that some edge, haven't you?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right now. I think you've done an amazing job, haven't you?
Thank you.
Nice, so go on then, talk me through it. Very crispy back and a bit of wony edge going on at the front.
Yeah, that's right.
Bit of celebration of the natural wood?
Yeah, it kept its natural shape.
So sycamore, it's got a cracking finish, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, in this particular bit of wood you get... So this feature is called rippling.
Okay.
So it's like a defect in the tree, really. And when you cut it flat, the light catches it in different ways and you get that kind of ripply look to it.
It's really lively, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shimmery, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's a pretty sought-after feature of wood.
OK, so had you had that bit for a while then?
Yeah, that's been in the wood stores for a little while, so saving it for the right piece.
And you thought you'd put it with that dowling and a broken-up windbreak. It was a brave move.
We had faith. And yeah, we charred the spokes that you gave us and just thought that black and white contrast was the right thing to do.
It's very crisp, isn't it? Because what you've done is fabulous, isn't it?
Thank you.
Sarah's chuffed to bits with it. But what about that hefty budget she mentioned? Have the boys kept to their agreed £550?
How are you doing on budget?
Well, I think we always knew we wanted to do something that was going to be like a really nice high-end piece of furniture. So we've done that, but we're happy to leave it as the price that we agreed
Okay.
So that hopefully you should make a good profit.
That's fantastic. A really good, crisp piece of design. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be back to pick it up soon. Bye.
See ya.
For Josh and Ollie, it's been an upcycling success story.
We haven't really done anything like this before either, have we? So it was nice to kind of push our boundaries a little bit in that sense. And yeah, I will be sad to see that bit of wood go though, because it is a beauty.
And then, yeah, hopefully you'll find someone who appreciates that.
Yeah.
Peter was about to sling these sticks into the trash when Sarah saved them.
They look quite cool.
He had no idea what Sarah would do with the bundle.
She can do something with them, make something out of all of it. That'd be super.
Super almost seems an understatement for Josh and Ollie's handiwork. Now Sarah's on her way to Peter's home in Surrey to show him what became of the bundle of sticks.
Hello, Peter.
Hello there.
Hi there, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
Nice to see you again.
You too.
So, I saw you at the recycling centre helping clear out some of your late father-in-law's stuff, is that right?
That's right, yes, he used to buy it, put it up in his garage and just left it there, you know, so...
Well, I really wanted to have a go at doing something with those big chunks of dowling that we took away.
Yep.
So I actually took them to great fine furniture makers who are based down near Goodwood. And they have done something with the main sections of that dowling. I've got some pictures here to show you. What would you have made out of it?
I don't really know, quite honestly, you know, what I would have made out of it, you know, so...
Yeah, well, I gave them free rein to have a go at making something, and they went down the designer route. So here, in its new incarnation, is the dowling.
Oh,
they
that's
used
nice.
it to make the back of a bench. They've gone for Japanese styling on it, a really crisp edge to it, and made the legs and the back out of that dowling.
Oh.
What do you think of that?
That's good. That's very good, you know.
Do you think your father-in-law would have approved?
I think he would have done, yes.
Well, it has been put to good use. It's a fine piece of furniture. It cost over £500 to have it made, but it has got a beautiful finish, a really good, strong look. I haven't sold it yet.
No.
Big ticket items like that take longer to sell, but I'm hanging out for a good price for it. So as soon as it's sold, I'll be back in touch, and there'll hopefully be a little bit of profit coming your way as well.
That'd be good.
Then hopefully you'll have some reward for all that hard work that you were doing at the tip. But thank you so much. Lovely to catch up today. And yeah, I'll be back in touch. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Sarah spent £550 transforming the sticks into a stylish seat. She hasn't found a buyer yet, but as soon as she does, the profit will be making its way to Peter. Sarah saved 3 unwanted items from the skip. And now, rather than ending up in a landfill site, they've been given a new lease of life.
Well, it's hard work revamping rubbish, but it definitely pays off. Josh, Ollie and Rupert took items that were on the brink of being binned and turned them into beautiful, functional pieces. Brilliant. Some people have lovely rubbish, don't they?
How do you make money for nothing?
Are you chucking that, really?
We are, yeah.
The answer could be hiding in the 20 million tonnes of household waste we throw out every year.
Presume it hasn't come straight out of the sitting room then.
That's why entrepreneur Sarah Moore
My colour?
wants to get her hands on things before they hit the skip.
I'm a passionate buyer, maker and user of old stuff, and I've turned that passion into a money-making business. I make new stuff out of old stuff and I sell it for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
Is that it?
Yep.
She can transform her finds into desirable,
Oh my goodness me.
valuable,
Goodness, I love it.
and let's hope, saleable items.
Oh my word.
If Sarah is successful, then she can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
I didn't dream it would ever come to anything like that.
It's a chilly day down at the Whitley Recycling Centre in Surrey.
Well, the weather might be dull and uninspiring, but the rubbish is anything but. Who knows what's coming in?
Sarah's searching for 3 tired items that can, with a bit of creative know-how, be transformed from barely passable to highly desirable. And when she thinks she's found something, she's like a dog with a bone.
It's really friendly, apparently.
It looks like fun, but keep in mind that Sarah has been given special permission to rummage around here. While Sarah plays the waiting game, a different Sarah arrives with a trailer load of trash.
Hi there. Hi. I like your sofa. Thank you. I think I like your sofa. It looks like it's had a bit of a hard life recently. Where has it come from?
It came from a lovely friend's house, a very lovely lady who died earlier in the year, or at the end of last year. And it just clearing out, really, getting rid of some of the stuff from the house for them. I'm just helping them.
I can see it's probably past its best.
Delicately put, Sarah. It turns out this sofa has been subjected to a sustained and vicious cat attack.
How many cats do they have?
Oh, numerous over the years.
Excellent. How long do you reckon they'd had it?
I think they've probably had it since it was new.
1960s, it looks like it was.
I think so, yes.
Going into one of those really dark sitting rooms they had in those days.
Very dark.
Yeah, so that's good colour for now, but a little bit tired. Is that the kind of thing that I might be able to take from you when you're putting it in the landfill?
Yes, definitely.
And is it heavy?
No, not desperately.
Maybe not heavy, but it still takes 2 to offload safely.
Well, I think it's got potential. If there's something that can be done with it, can I come back and show you how it turns out?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Brilliant. Well, thanks so much. I'm very excited to find that. Lovely.
Glad it goes to a good home.
Well, let's see what I do with it first.
Not a great advert for the 60s. Is Sarah surprised this feline fretted furniture has been given a second chance?
It's rather smelly and it's very tatty, and yes, I'm very surprised anybody wants it, but I'm very glad it's going to go off and have a new life. With a new cover on it and new material, I'm sure it'll look beautiful.
There's a lot of cat on this. I'm going to brave a sit down on it because at the moment I don't really think this is made for lounging, but it does have some good qualities. It might look a bit tired and a bit cat-worn at the moment, but it's sweet, it's petite, and after he's finished with it, I think we've got a real chance to make some profit on it.
And Sarah's got just the maker in mind to dig their creative claws into this old thing. Anthony Devine, upholstery megamind. Anthony takes his 2 decades of design experience and passes it on to others at his School of Upholstery. Anthony's work is loud, exciting and experimental.
My style to somebody else's style is I try and avoid looking at other things. I try and avoid seeing what everybody else is up to. Now it's like in the workshop, come up with the idea. Do you know what? This is my idea and this is the best I could do. Judge me on that. I'll always get the job done. Might have to stay up late and do it. Yeah, with a few kind of twists along the way.
When it comes to sofas, Anthony really has seen them all. So what new ideas will he bring to this one? Sarah's found the sofa, but she can't put her feet up yet. She needs to grab another 2 unloved and unwanted items before they hit the skip.
Well, they're off ski, and I'm off ski to find some rubbish.
Does Corinne have something of interest in her boot?
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Do you need a hand with that?
Yes, I think I do, please.
What is it?
It's an old cooker hood.
Is it copper or brass?
I'm not sure what it is, actually. I think it's copper.
Yeah, that bit looks coppery, but that bit doesn't, does it?
It's all the same. No, I don't know.
So how long have you had it for?
Well, it's at least 15, 20 years since we had the kitchen redone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you gone for now? A crisp modern look, no
Yes,
copper?
a modern one, yeah.
I like I think they call it patina these days, but rust or marks on it. You can't recreate it, so I think it looks really cool.
Patina is a posh word for the layers of discoloration on metal. And as any school kid will tell you, this green discoloration is called verdigris.
This might have been in fashion, 15, 20 years ago, we need it, but it's right back at there again.
Oh, good.
All metallic stuff. May I take it away?
Yes, you can take it away if you like.
Brilliant. Perhaps I can make something out of it.
Yes, I hope you can do something with it.
I think I can manage it on my own, but I'll take it away, and if I can make something out of it, may I come and find you and show you what happens?
Yes, certainly.
Brilliant. Well, hopefully I'll be in touch.
This old cooker hood has seen as many hot dinners as I've had, well, hot dinners. What do you think can be cooked up with it, Corinne?
What she's going to turn it into, I haven't the faintest idea, but it'd be interesting to see.
Well, it's a big chunk of copper, and you know what they say, where there's muck, there's brass. I'm hoping where there's copper, there's going to be cash, because this type of material is on trend. This is a great chunk of it to use, and we probably won't keep it as a cooker hood, so who knows what it's going to end up like. It's certainly got heaps of potential.
Sarah knows just the crafty type to coax some cash from this copper. Kev Paxton worked as an industrial blacksmith for over 20 years before giving it up to pursue his passion, forging reclaimed metal into works of art, inspired by the rugged beauty of the Scottish countryside.
The style of our work is pretty organic. We didn't have straight lines, we didn't use tape measures. We sort of just do everything very naturally as Mother Nature would do. There's nothing bothers me more than seeing rubbish lying about. So if we can make that into something useful that'll make somebody smile, then good.
Will Kev create something from the cooker hood to bring a smile to Sarah's face? Sarah bagged a sofa for Anthony and a cooker hood for Kev. But what will she salvage for her own upcycling project?
I love it here. It's great.
Jackie has some intriguing items that have caught Sarah's eye.
Hi there.
Hello.
Is that a seesaw?
It is, yeah.
It wouldn't get through health and safety today, would it?
No, I don't think it would.
So you're clearing out family stuff?
Garden clear out, shed clear out, yeah. Grandma's old things, which are now, I guess, are old things.
Okay. These are good. Are they going in?
They are, I know. They've had good use, but I don't think we can really use them much now. But they're nice. They're nice pieces.
Did you make jam in them, or what was...
Grandma would have these. They were in a shed. They had a chicken farm.
Right.
And we've just been clearing out what was called the egg shed.
Right, OK.
Which they stored the eggs in, and these were in there. So I think she probably would have used them from some kind of preserve or something.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Anything like this that comes into the tip, I'm always leaping on it, because if you get one, it's fine. How many have you got in here?
I think we've got about 12, yeah.
A dozen of some things like this become really interesting, because I'm sure there's something that could be done with them, rather than them being smashed up. I'm not sure they're fit for jam, but I think they are interesting, and I'm sure something can be done. So can I take them away?
Yeah, sure.
If I manage to start the next pickled egg factory, can I come and show you what I've done?
You can.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right.
So, what could be done with these grotty old jars? Any ideas, Jackie?
Maybe light, because they're quite thick. Can I imagine they'd be quite nice if they were lit with something? Yeah, be interested to see.
Look at this lot, a dozen beautiful vintage jars. They've got lovely lids on them, they've got great typography down the side. They might not look much at the moment, but I think they're going to be lovely. I'm going to make them into a dozen somethings.
There we have it, 3 items saved. Anthony's going to take on the moggy mould sofa. Kev will attempt to cook up something tasty from the old cooker hood. And Sarah has 12 jars to turn into, well, something.
Well, another day and another dollar to be made, because there's so much potential in those finds. Let's get to work.
in Manchester. The city that gave us Oasis, New Order and the Smiths. But mainly it's home to this charming man, maverick upholsterer Anthony.
When Sarah drops stuff off, things are never easy, but obviously we love the challenge.
Anthony, you are in for a treat.
At the moment, it's in a dreadful state. This size, this colour, this shape should be really commercial. Let's hope he sees the potential. Come and check out this little cutie. It's a winner, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, like, I am trying to look beyond, like, it.
Well, that's a lukewarm welcome. Maybe Anthony's weighing up his options. And this option weighs about 60 kilos.
I can't, it's too heavy for me.
Come on, Sarah, nearly there.
Heavy, isn't it?
I'm glad my table's strong enough. I'm not sure I want this on it for much longer.
If it was in mint condition, it would sell just as it is. What are you going to do with it?
Take it out the back and strip it, first of all.
I think that might be a good idea. I think it's mainly surface. It's all right. It's beautifully soft and squidgy and hairy.
It's beautiful.
Potentially beautiful.
Potentially beautiful.
I was thinking, how fantastic would it be to make it, are you ready for this? Rainbow striped. Beautiful blocks of velvet colour in rainbow shades across it, and make it something bright and beautiful and sort of inspiring.
He doesn't look convinced, Sarah. Any thoughts, Anthony?
I was thinking, like, a play on senses. You know, like, everybody expects sofas to be soft and squidgy.
Yeah.
If something was hard, or you expect it to look hard, but it's actually soft and squidgy, it's like maybe something concrete.
Is my hearing going? Did he just say soft concrete?
With this, imagine you could see this, but this wasn't there. So we pre-upholstered it, photographed it, digitally printed it, and then put the fabric back on, but without the buttons. So the fabric has the buttons and the deep button already in it.
It's hard, but it's soft. It's there, but it's not there. I hope you're getting all this, Sarah.
I understand what you're doing. It does sound expensive. If this is an experiment, if you're going to be playing around with stuff you haven't done before, I know I haven't got an unlimited budget on things like this. So what are you thinking about?
£800.
Well, that went down like a lead balloon or a concrete sofa.
800 quid.
I mean, honestly, it's a deal. It's experimental for us. We're obviously going to chuck a lot of time and effort into it.
800 quid, 3-foot stool?
No.
Oh.
I'll send you a bit of fabric, you can do it yourself.
You really are quite clever. I hate to say it, but it's a great idea.
Thanks.
Well, a visit to Anthony is never dull, is it? Concrete? I mean, who'd have thought of that? I just hope there's a pot of gold at the end of his idea, though.
Well, there's no going back now. Anthony's getting stuck in already.
I quite like a Chesterfield. I don't have a sofa named after me. Maybe one day.
Anthony's concrete concept is set hard in his mind. But if he doesn't like what he finds inside the sofa, could his £800 budget start to crack? Within sight of the Forth Road bridges and a stone's throw from Edinburgh Airport lies Kev's Smiddy. Sarah's hoping that Kev's fertile imagination will spark life back into this old cookerhood.
Well, I know that Kevin is a blacksmith who normally works with black metal, but today I'm bringing him copper. I've got a really challenging project for him, but I think he's going to like it. How are you doing?
Hey, Sarah. How are you?
I'm really well. What do you reckon to that?
Yeah.
Copper?
Different from my usual medium.
You're more iron, aren't you?
Yeah, I like to put things in a fire, like black metal in a fire and forge it, so this is quite light. We could certainly do it. I've worked with copper before, but not a lot.
Well, do you know what I was thinking? I went to a pub recently and they had one of those traditional copper-topped tables.
Oh, yeah.
And
I thought, I know, I'll give it to Kev and he can make a table out of it.
Well, there's a challenge.
Maybe put over something to make it a little bit more rigid.
Yeah, we'll certainly need to put over a carcass, you know, it's too flimsy to work on its own. Make it nice soft edges, hopefully just similar to that. And you want organic legs?
Yeah, you make great organic legs, don't you?
Yeah.
The beautiful leaves and that kind of stuff. So I was wondering about maybe even a console table or something that really shows off, so it's got long legs that you want to look at.
Yeah?
I mean, your thistles just look fantastic. Any chance of a thistle?
You push your luck now. Thistles are very time-consuming, but we'll see what mood I'm in when I wake up that day. It's usually a really good mood, but we'll see.
Sarah's asking a lot. Free-flowing, organic metalwork with leaves and thistles doesn't sound cheap.
Can you put a figure on organic legs, copper top, that's a console table?
I could probably do something really nice for £600.
OK. Metal stuff always sells well. I know when it's right, it flies. So, fantastic.
I'll just have to make it right.
You will make it right. Go for it. Thanks so much. Nice to see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm going to add nice wee surprises out of steel, so at least I get my own medium to work with. But yeah, quite looking forward to the challenge of working with a piece of copper.
Well, that's Kev commissioned to create a copper console. That's going to be cracking. I'm off for a cuppa.
Oi, leave the wordplay to me, clever clogs. Sarah set Kev a real challenge with this cooker hood and with a metal he isn't used to. Can he bring it in on the £600 budget? With the transformations on the cooker hood and sofa underway, Sarah's back in West Sussex to start work on the jars.
Well, at first sight, they might not look much to you, but I think these are absolutely beautiful. And they literally don't make them like this anymore. I would love to turn them into lighting. But I think the first thing I need to do is give them a really good scrub down and see exactly what I'm dealing with.
Lighting? Will light be able to penetrate all that dirt? Time for a bath.
I'm not sure I'd want my marmalade in them.
The rusty lids have left marks on the glass, but Sarah's happy to keep it for a bit of added character.
In quite a good nick, actually. Look at them.
With the jars rinsed and dried, Sarah assembles her light-making kit.
So I've got these great aged bronze fittings here. I've got some flex, which is covered in natural linen, and a wiring job.
To prevent the flex from unravelling, Sarah is covering each end with insulation tape. After stripping back the plastic jacket on each wire, she is carefully screwing the cables into the bulb holder.
So it's really important to make sure that these are in just the right places. The earth goes in the middle, and then you've got the live and the neutral on either side.
The top cap then clips into the bulb holder, ready for the main fitting to be screwed in.
Really good fit. So I just want to suspend this light fitting just inside the jar. So I've got this. Now these you can buy to turn your jars into lovely posy holders. Now this is made of metal, and I know that metal and flex don't go well together, so I just need to insulate the cable to make sure that when it goes through here it can't fray on the metal. These are Libby's drinking glasses. Now I'm sure she's not going to miss just a tiny bit off the end of each one.
That extra layer of insulation reduces the risk of the flex being worn down by the metal lid. Bramble's intrigued.
Do you like it? Not interested.
Sarah's handiwork failed that inspection, but it will be examined and pack tested by a qualified electrician before it's finished.
So that's the wiring done. Now the fun bit, because I want to paint on these jars. My plan is to use a frosting spray so that they have a lovely glow when the light's turned on, and then use a palette of botanical colours to paint some really sophisticated designs on them. Frosting first.
The golden rule of working with aerosol paint is shake the can vigorously. And of course, when working with any aerosol product, always do so in a well-ventilated area. As Sarah wants a clear window through the frosted glass, she's masked off a section using sticky labels.
Hope that's a desirable effect.
We hope so too, Sarah. For the finishing touch, Sarah is painting patterns onto the frosted surface.
This is going to take ages. Maybe come back later.
Sarah has worked on 7 jars and has spent £84 on materials. She's hoping to generate a glowing profit from the finished desk lights. In Manchester, with the sofa stripped to its bare bones, Anthony's had a chance to inspect the insides.
Although aesthetically it wasn't the nicest looking sofa, Chesterfields tend to be good quality. You can tell instantly by the weight, and also if you lift the front edge, the whole sofa lifts, so it doesn't buckle, and we know we're onto a winner.
A Chesterfield-style sofa is typically one where the arms and back are at the same height. The design has been around in various forms for over 300 years. But Anthony's master plan is bang up to date and involves a digital printing process that will make his fabric look like concrete.
So what I'm doing here, first of all, is we call this the sprung edge, and that is basically what we're trying to do is just get this in a nice line and stop it and just put a little bit of tension into it. It's just going to go up through the springs and then back down on itself. This is just to help to keep it all nice and square, and also just put a little bit of tension into it.
Anthony is using upholstery twine to tension the springs. After tying off the corners, the sofa is ready for some Hessian backing.
So the reason why we're putting a Hessian on, it helps with the longevity, so it stops any of the foam degrading against the sprung unit. Normally, we would start with the arms and move on to the back first, but because we already have the sprung unit in place, I'm just going to tie all the Hessian down. It's a great platform to put my tools on, but also it takes any of the sharp edges off for when we're putting the fabric on so we don't catch it on the metal. Some people know this is like a blanket stitch, and what this is doing is now stitching the Hessian into the spring edge, again, just to stop like kind of the Hessian sliding around on it, and it just really to help give it longevity. So the last one's just going in, and I'm just going to tie this off. Right, I'm happy with that. We can get it all stapled off now.
The base and the back have springs, but at the moment the arms are just bits of wood with air in between. Anthony's planning to fill those voids with strips of webbing.
With this, our jute webbing, we need to pull it and really tension it. Now, a lot of people will have seen in books web stretchers, but because we always have our pincers near us, it's just a quick method to be able to just strain it, and you then get the same tension as you would do with a web stretcher.
It's a good start, but until now, Anthony has been on familiar territory. He's about to enter uncharted waters, tackling the tricky printing required to bring his concrete concept to life. In Edinburgh, Kev is steeling himself for a day of working with copper.
Copper, it's not me, so I don't have any welding facilities for copper, so I'm just going to have to make it up as I go along. If it goes wrong, we can always change what we're going to do.
Never mind, Kev. If in doubt, get the chalk out.
So we're going to make a console table, narrow top to it. The legs we're going to make out with steel to give it strength. In my mind, it's pretty good. The finished product, hopefully, is okay.
Kev needs to measure out the copper to get the correct size for a console table.
What is actually a console table? I've never heard of it, so do you know what size it is?
Well, it's not really the size, but the shape that's important here. A console table is traditionally long and thin, designed to sit in an entrance hallway.
Nah, we'll just do it. It's a console coffee. Yeah, it'll work, it'll work.
You should give Sarah a call, Kev, because you know, once you start cutting, it's too late to stop. Ah well, console table, coffee table. They're both tables at the end of the day. With the edges smoothed off, Kev is measuring and marking where the folds in the copper will go.
I've already noticed one of my sizes is wrong, so it's slightly out, so as long as nobody looks under the table, they'll not see the 2mm of difference.
Your secret's safe with us, Kev. A quick visit to the folding machine, and the tabletop is beginning to take shape.
Voila!
So far, this table doesn't have a leg to stand on. But Kev's plan is to make some out of steel, which leaves the leftover copper for him to shape and decoratively detail. And that requires heat. A lot of heat. The melting point of copper is nearly 1,100 degrees Celsius, but it only requires a fraction of that to make it workable.
So now we've rolled it, made it into sort of climber, piece of grass or something like that. And all we really have to do is make the steel legs up, fit the copper top around the carcass, and hopefully everybody's happy. Seems to be working.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, Kev. There's a lot of intricate metalwork still to do before Sarah will be happy. In West Sussex, Sarah's making final adjustments to her jar lights.
Well, it's been quite a lot of hard work trying to get these looking just right. I really hope it's been worth it.
Sarah's challenge was to turn a very unappealing collection of old jars into a set of charming and sellable desk lights. Would you believe it? The frosted glass diffuses the light beautifully. And Sarah's delicately painted botanic motifs add colour and country garden charm to this elegant makeover. The clear window makes a feature of the retro-style LED bulbs, even when the light is switched off.
Well, the lights are working, and I think the project's working too, because they've been frosted, they've been painted, they've been tested, and now they're ready to go. And I'm hoping with all the botanical influences that are on the high street at the moment, that this lot should fit right into somebody's home.
Jackie was getting rid of her grandma's collection of jars.
I think she probably would have used them from some kind of preserve or something.
Yeah.
Sarah was keen on preserving the jars by turning them into something more attractive. And with some careful crafting, she's transformed the dirty dozen into the magnificent 7. After advertising them online, Sarah managed to sell all 7 jars and is now in Godalming to show Jackie how they turned out.
Hello there. Hi, Jackie. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you.
So you were having a really big clear out when I saw you, and those jars really caught my eye.
Yeah.
They looked like they hadn't been used for a while.
I don't think they had ever been used, yeah. They'd been stored in the shed out the back, which was being cleared out.
Did you wonder what I might make of them?
Only like I think of was lighting, maybe.
They really lent themselves
Yeah.
to that. There are lots of kits around for repurposing those kind of preserving jars, but I wanted to do something a little bit more original with them because I just love their shape. So it was something I worked on. I don't know why, but I was inspired to do some botanical work with them. So
okay.
They turned out to look like this.
Wow.
So I painted on the outside of them and
wow.
etched them and turned them into jars so that they could be like night lights to go on a desk.
Wow,
What
that's
do you think?
fantastic. Yeah, that's amazing. Very nice.
I shared them on social media and They sold actually really quite quickly, so I've got some profit here for you.
Okay.
So after selling all of those jars, I have, there's £4 there and £190 there to go with that.
Wow, fantastic. That's brilliant.
Any thoughts about what you might do with that money?
Yeah, we did have a think because they were my grandmother's, and she used to support the Salvation Army a lot, so we thought we would give it to them.
Fantastic. Well, that's lovely. That makes all those hours painting ferns even more worthwhile. So thank you so much. They were great to work on.
You're welcome.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, good.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, it took quite some time to get that project exactly right, but I think the hard work paid off. That's a big chunk going off to charity.
Sarah spent £84 transforming the jars. They were sold for a total of £278, leaving Jackie with a profit of £194. Sarah's back in Manchester to find out how Anthony's got on with the sofa makeover.
Well, I've come to pick up a concrete sofa. Now, what does one of those even look like? I mean, I'm all for hardcore recycling, but this better be good.
So Sarah's going to be due at any time. She's expecting to walk in and find a concrete sofa. I think I've delivered that. There are a few other little tweaks along the way we've made. This sofa's got humour. It's not to be taken too seriously. I personally love it. I hope she does.
Working with real concrete is fairly simple. You just mix and pour. But printing and fitting it onto a sofa sounds like a trickier prospect. How has Anthony fared? Anthony's experimental fabric has given the old blue sofa a postmodern facelift. The plush fabric deceives the eye with its deep-set buttons that are actually flat. The decorative silver studs add a touch of bling. And the sofa complies with current UK fire safety standards. It looks like Anthony's had a bit of fun with this, but will Sarah smile when she sees it?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, my word.
Come on round.
Oh, wow. That's clever. How you doing?
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I think you know it's concrete, don't you?
There's an influence of concrete in there, but now I've gone off more into what the buttoning's doing rather than the concrete.
It looks really cool. I mean, you want to touch it because you think they're there, don't you? It's really difficult to tell.
Yeah, so we even just went to adding, like, the depth. We put, like, the black spots in it to try and make the depth.
Are you pleased with it?
It was a long process, lots of different bits until you can actually see what the outcome is. And as per usual, I've been up all night finishing it.
Well, I really appreciate the effort. What's strange about it is it looks like a massive sofa that's been shrunk into miniature. I don't know whether that's because of all the bits on the back of it.
First of all, we played around with the scale of the buttons, and sometimes it was just too big for the size of it, and then tried to reduce them in size so it was more to make it look more like a pattern should the deep one part not work.
It is really clever. I mean, literally, it is deceiving the eye, isn't it?
It's as heavy as concrete.
Is it?
It weighs an absolute ton.
Well, I think you've done a great job there.
It was in a bit of a sorry state, to be honest, but as soon as you start taking all the kind of the cosmetic bits off and you get down to its bare bones, the frame was as good as it left the workshop the first day. It's got a really nice sprung unit in it, which is always a good sign of quality. That remains, and we've just built on from there.
So you've been up all night, and it's got really plush material on it. How are we doing for the budget? 800 quid?
If you're happy with that, I'm happy with that.
Put it there. You said it's heavy. I'll send a van. Thanks ever so much. OK, so it wasn't concrete, but that sofa is really cool. It's a fresh, modern take on a Chesterfield, and that's going to make it interesting to sell.
Sarah, yeah, that Sarah, was offloading the tatty old sofa, and our Sarah thought it might be worth a punt.
Is that the kind of thing that I might be able to take from you rather than putting in the landfill?
Anthony came up with a heavyweight concept.
I was thinking, like, a play on sensors, like maybe something concrete.
It sounded far-fetched, but Anthony's ingenuity made it a reality. Now Sarah is back in Whitley to catch up with Sarah and show her how the sofa turned out.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
So I said I'd be back in touch with news of the sofa that you were dropping off at the recycling centre, but it wasn't yours, was it?
No, it belonged to friends. Their mother died and I was just helping them clear the house, so I just took the sofa down to the dump for them.
And it was in slightly careworn condition, wasn't it?
It was a bit, yes. The cats have been living on it for a while.
So did you have any thoughts about what might happen to it after it left you?
No, I was intrigued to see what you do. I just thought somebody would set fire to it, really.
Well, I didn't give them that option. I took it to a fantastic upholsterer there called Anthony. Didn't mention the cats.
No, good.
But let him have free rein with his ideas about how to update it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're expecting.
Wow.
It now looks like this.
Oh, wow.
What he has done is upholster it, replace all of the linings and all of those things.
That's amazing.
That were there.
It's beautiful.
And where your sofa had those lovely buttons all around the back, he has created a fabric that looks like it's buttoned, but actually it's completely flat. So it's a little bit of a trick to the eye. Yeah. Do you approve?
Well done. Absolutely, I do.
Oh,
That's fantastic.
I've only just picked it up, so at the moment it's still for sale.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm confident it will sell.
Yeah.
So as soon as that's done, I'll be back in touch. But
fantastic.
Definitely profit to come
Thank you
when
very much.
coming your way.
Okay.
Thank you so
very
much, Sarah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, I just couldn't wait to come back and show Sarah what had happened to that old sofa. It's got a fantastic new look, it's going to sell, and I'll be back in touch with money.
It cost £800 to give the sofa a modern makeover. It's still for sale, but when it finds a buyer, there should be a healthy profit heading to Whitley. Sarah's back at Kev's Smiddy to find out what he's created with the copper cooker hood.
Hello.
But how is Kev feeling?
Pretty apprehensive. But I know she likes the wild Scottish take on it, so hopefully she likes what we've done.
Well, I've come to see Kev in metal heaven. He's got that copper cooker hood, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a bit of alchemy here today. It's going to go from copper to solid gold.
The hood was redundant and destined for the scrap heap. Did Kev manage to solve Sarah's copper conundrum? Consider it solved, deciphered and downright smashed. As planned, the copper sheet has been shaped onto a wooden base to make a sturdy tabletop. But the legs are where Kev's artistry with metal really shines through. Deciding that copper would be too flimsy, Kev has instead used mild steel to sculpt thistles, leaves and tendrils that delicately intertwine with the steel legs. Sarah was looking for bells and whistles. She's ended up with bells and thistles.
Kev?
Hi, Sarah.
Wow, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. I love it.
Good.
How'd you get on?
Wee bit of hard work, but with the materials we had to work to, but we think it's okay.
That is just so beautiful. I'm blown away, literally.
So you like it, that's good.
It's so funny seeing something made out of metal that looks so fluid and delicate and organic. Was it tricky to work with?
Not really, just not what I'm used to. You know, I'm used to big heavy bits of metal and smash them on the anvil. This was a wee bit more delicate, so...
I don't really want to talk about money because I think what you've created here is priceless, but 600 quid was the region we left it at. How'd you get on?
We used quite a lot of stuff out the skip, so my materials was basically zero. It was all just down to my time. So, yeah, I think we'll deal at that.
Well, that is money well spent because what you've made here, so original, so beautiful. I really love it. The only thing I regret is that I can't own it, so I'm going to say fantastic. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Thanks for that.
See you later.
Well, that table is a fantastic thing to see because the copper always had potential, but Kev made all the right decisions. It's great colour, great design, great style, just the right size. I am delighted.
Corinne was revamping her kitchen and the cooker hood was surplus to requirements.
What she's going to turn it into, I haven't the faintest idea, but it'd be interesting to see.
Rather than see it scrapped, Sarah passed it to Kev. who came up with a table complete with cool Caledonian touches. It wasn't long before it was snapped up by a private buyer. And now Sarah is back in Whitley to tell Corinne what became of her cooker hood.
Hello, Corinne, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you very much.
Lovely to see you again. How's the kitchen renovation gone?
It's gone according to plan. It looks fine, thank you.
Excellent. So somebody accosts you at the recycling centre and says, I'd like to take your cooker hood away. What do you think we did with it? Any ideas at all?
No, I've got no idea what you do with it, no.
Well, in fact, it went all the way to Scotland to a blacksmith artist called Kev, and I've got pictures here to show you what he did with it.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It now looks like this.
Oh, my goodness.
So he has taken that lovely piece of copper that you had and given it some legs, some style, and transformed it into a console table.
God, it looks lovely.
Do you like it?
I do like it, yes. I think it looks very good indeed. I would never have dreamt of doing anything like that.
And the good news is that something that decorative sells quite well. So I have managed to find it a new home, and I've got some profit here for you.
Oh.
I have got £150 here for you.
Oh, my goodness.
For your old cooker hood.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Is there something that you can think of that you'll be spending that kind of money on?
I shall give some to charity, but as we're going away tomorrow, might have a nice good meal out somewhere.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's a great balance. And I'll tell Kev that you're
yes, please do,
donating
yes.
that. Thank you so much for letting us have it. Any more of those cooker hoods, you know where to find me. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Kevin went all out to transform that cooker hood, and I think Corinne thought he did a cracking job. There's money for going out for dinner and some going to charity.
Kev's cost came to £600 to make the table. Sarah sold it for £750, leaving Corinne with a profit of £150. The dirt-encrusted jars are now fabulous table lights. The worn-out sofa has been completely rejuvenated, and the cooker hood is now part of a spectacular table.
Well, sometimes it's all about the money, but sometimes it's just about following the story of lovely things, giving them a new lease of life, seeing them loved again.
It's like waiting for the ships to come in, isn't it?
How do you make money for nothing?
You're throwing this away as well?
The answer could be hiding in over 20 million tonnes of household waste thrown out by us every year.
This is nice though, isn't it?
That's why reclamation expert Jay Blades wants to get his hands on things before they hit the skids.
I've been a builder, I've been a philosophy student, and now I'm a furniture restorer. So I know more than most about transformation. I revamp the old into the new and then sell it on for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
They do need a little bit of fixing.
Yeah.
A little bit of love.
He can transform his finds into desirable...
You've got to stop doing this to me.
Valuable...
That's unbelievable. That's your door.
And hopefully saleable items.
Wow, this is amazing.
If Jay is successful, then he can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
It's absolutely, mind-blowing.
Walsall Recycling Centre in the West Midlands. The skips are filling up, the cars are flooding in, and that means plenty of potential rubbish for Jay.
I'm back at a recycling centre, and to some it might smell like a load of rubbish, but to me that's the sweet smell of transformation and profit. Let's get to it.
Jay's here looking for 3 items that he can salvage, scrub up and sell on for a profit. I don't think that's one of them. Jay's been given special permission to scour the recycling centre for 3 pieces of junk.
Today, I'm looking for a bit of glass, maybe something wooden, vintage, maybe even something with a bit of metal in there as well. To tell you the truth, anything would do me, as long as it's rubbish and it's getting thrown away. I'm not choosy.
Well, that's narrowed it down to just about anything. How about starting in the boot of Lorraine's car? Because where there's muck, there's bound to be brass.
Is that yours?
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. It's...
This, you throwing that away?
I am, yes. It's, from an old fireplace.
Is it from your fireplace?
No, it's not. It's my daughter's boyfriend's house. I've just got rid of some rubbish for them. So I was going to give it to the tap man, actually, who comes round...
The tap man? Is there still one about?
Oh, gosh, lots of them, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you leave it at the bottom of the garden.
They used to ring the bell and stuff like that back in the old days.
Sometimes they still shout.
Yeah?
Any old iron?
Well, we're showing our age now, aren't we?
Yeah.
But if you don't mind, can I take this, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
OK, and if I manage to do anything with it, what I'll do is I'll stay in contact with you and then let you know what I've done.
OK.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, you take care now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jay has his first item, an old brass decorative fire fret. Any ideas what could become of it, Lorraine?
I'm not surprised that he wanted it, and I do think it'll clean up lovely, but I don't know what they'd do with it. I don't know.
So it's solid and it's brass, and I don't normally work with metal, but I know a few people who do. And I just had to have this because I know that this is going to be special.
And the lucky fella's about to receive this old thing. Meet Josh and his best pal, Ollie. These dedicated designers have a passion for turning unwanted waste into must-have items.
I think we really like natural raw materials, and we kind of combine those with clean, crisp design.
I think the main thing that we really love doing is just coming into the workshop and starting on something new. Just having the freedom to design something and then see it through to a finished product.
Specialists in working with timber? Well, Jay's got a challenge for our woodworking wonder boys. With one item safely tucked away, the trawling through trash continues as Jay searches for 2 more potential diamonds.
It's like doing window shopping, but the only difference here is the windows are moving. So I can just stand here, have a look at what's in the boot and say, I like the look of that.
We need to do a little more than window shop, I'm afraid. Luckily, another Jay has arrived with something interesting emerging from his boot.
Hello, how are we doing? Sorry.
All right.
I'm Jay.
Hello, Jay.
So, obviously, you're throwing these away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that one a rocking chair or is it just an armchair?
This is just an armchair. Like I say, it comes as a set.
So how long have you had these then?
I've had these for a good 10 years.
10 years?
They were given to me by a family friend.
Right.
It breaks my heart to have to throw them away, but I really do need the space, you know.
Right, I'm with you.
You know.
Well, you don't worry about your heart being broken, because I would like to take these, if that's all right with you.
Well, if they can go to a good home, then you're more than welcome to have them out.
Well, you're throwing them in this direction. It's always nice to throw it in this direction, because we turn it into something amazing.
Yeah.
So just watch this space. Yeah?
OK. Well, I'd certainly like to see what you do with them.
Yeah, you will do. All right?
Thanks.
So thank you.
Thanks, cheers.
All right.
I'm glad we've avoided Jay's heartbreaking. Now all we need is a happy ending.
What he's going to do with them, I just can't wait to see. You know, it'll be fantastic, I'm sure. And I know it's going to prolong their life even more. So, yeah, fantastic. Really, really chuffed to bits.
These are a great find. Now, one of them is still rocking, which is always a bonus. The timber, as far as I can see, is in good condition. And once it's updated, bring it into the 21st century, and these should be easy to sell. Look at them. Nice.
And Jay's got just a person in mind to help. Ray Clark has been working at the cutting edge of upholstery for well over a decade. Fusing traditional techniques with bold contemporary design. Ray manages to make crusty old furniture cool once again.
I love working with upholstery. I love working with colour. I love working with design or coming up with my own designs. That's amazing. I love the ability to be able to transform a piece of furniture completely, resurrecting it from the dead and giving something new, fresh and completely bespoke to a customer. I just love doing all that.
If bringing furniture back from the brink is your speciality, then you're in luck, because this tired twosome are really on the edge. With 2 items in the bag, Jay's on the hunt for something he can work on himself.
You know what they say? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Definitely not this one.
Sound advice, Jay, along with not counting your chickens and trying not to get egg on your face. That's quite enough of that. Sam's already half emptied her boot. Could any of this old lot be just what you've been waiting for, Jay?
Hello.
Hello.
Is that yours?
It is.
Is this your shop? It looks like you've set up a shop here. Sorry, I'm Jay.
Sam.
All right, Sam.
Yep.
So why are you chucking this out then?
It was a gift from a friend, but the kids don't like it and we haven't got room for it anymore.
Oh, they're a bit embarrassed of this, yeah?
Yeah.
They don't like seeing it?
No.
Right. What I'm going to do, if it's all right with you, I'm going to take this and hopefully I might be able to turn it into something that the kids might not be embarrassed of. And I'll stay in contact with you and let you know what I've done. Is that all right?
Yeah, fine.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Brilliant. That's heavy as well, isn't it? I will enjoy it, I will.
The cabinet is Jay's 3rd find. But is Sam surprised he's taken it?
I'm quite surprised that there was someone here to pick up on it, because I was just going to kind of put it in the skip. But I'm glad someone else is going to get to use it.
Now, it's not old, but it's a very useful item. Now, Sam likes it, but the children think it's a bit old-fashioned. And the challenge we have is basically to turn this into something cool and contemporary that even the children will definitely not want to throw out.
And with that, Jay has his 3 items. The brass fire fret will be freshened up by Josh and Ollie. The chairs will be revived by Ray. And Jay will tackle the challenge of the old cabinet.
Now, that's 3 items in the bag. Now, the real work starts.
Hidden in the West Sussex countryside is Josh and Ollie's workshop. Jay's here with a brass fire fret in hand. But is it what the boys have always wanted?
We're looking forward to Jay turning up with something for us to work on.
Yeah, he's brought us some challenges in the past, so I'm sure he'll bring something interesting again.
Come to see Josh and Ollie, and basically, I brought them something metal. They normally work with wood, but I love setting a challenge.
Let's hope this metal challenge doesn't leave the boys feeling brassed off.
How are we doing, guys?
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
How's it going?
I'm very good.
What you got?
Got you a challenge.
All right.
Brass.
Some brass.
That's nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
Oh, a good lump of brass. That's cool.
So the kind of idea that I had, very simple, very primitive, is to cut that there and turn it into CD racks. What's wrong with that? It's a good idea, man.
Just think,
CDs anymore.
Yeah, I think you're about 20 years too late, Joe.
Well, you talk to me then. What do you think? What could you do?
Well, we could always try melting it down again.
Yeah.
We've tried that in the past, and that's always fun, isn't it?
All right.
We don't have an idea.
Oh, you ain't got an idea?
We'll just melt it down.
You just okay, right.
A big blob.
A big blob.
Brass ingot.
No, I can't sell just a brass. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to set you guys a budget, and then you work within that. Is that cool?
Right, yeah, that sounds good.
So the budget I'm going to set you, £400, and you have to come up with something amazing.
Okay.
Can that be done?
I think it sounds reasonable.
You sure?
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon that. I quite like that, yeah.
Yeah?
So have a free range,
Yeah.
but cap it at 400.
Okay.
Cool?
I reckon we can do something nice for you.
Yeah. With a bit more time as well.
With a bit more...
We'll come up with something.
Take all the time you want. Take all the time you want. But it's got to be amazing.
All right.
And for £400.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
Cool. Done deal.
Cheers,
See you
Joe.
guys later.
See you, man.
Have fun.
Rarely are the boys stumped, but this old brass is failing to fire their imagination.
A £400 budget with no clear idea? I know what you're thinking. But Josh and Ollie are going to be thinking outside of the box and come up with something amazing. Just you wait and see.
Under the pressure of Jay being here, it's kind of like, it's really difficult to think of a good idea. So, yeah, it's nice that we've got a bit of time to think about it.
Jay's given the boys a £400 budget and free rein to produce something amazing. This could be interesting. With Josh and Ollie off on their brass challenge, Jay's back in his old stomping ground of East London, where upholsterer Ray is awaiting his imminent arrival.
I am very excited to see what Jay brings. It could be anything. I just hope I'm ready to receive it when it comes, that's the thing. Yeah.
I'm back in my old manor, East London. I come to see Ray because I know he's the guy that could sort these chairs out. They are a little bit dated, but with the right upholstery, they're going to look amazing. Let's go and get him.
This could be interesting.
There you go.
Oh, my word. What have you brought me this time?
I brought you two lovely chairs, man.
Yeah, they've got character, that's for sure.
Yeah. Should we get them in then, yeah?
Yeah, let's have a look.
You take that one.
Wow.
Character, is that code for something else?
What's going on here?
What's going on here, Ray, is that Jay has brought a couple of tired old chairs in the hope that you can see the potential he does.
What have you brought me, Jay?
I brought you some lovely chairs, mate.
Yeah? These have been through the walls a bit, haven't they?
I know you like them, didn't you?
That's going to need, like, replacing entirely. That's just...
OK.
And look at these springs, man. Why are they...
So what I gather from all your talk is
Right.
you like them.
Oh, yeah, they're lovely.
They are,
lovely,
aren't they?
lovely.
So my idea
Go on.
is basically where I just wanted them upholstered and bring them right up to date with some really funky fabric.
I'd bring a fabric to this chair. I think maybe you should bring a fabric to this chair as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I was like, I like the sound of that, because that means then the budget goes down a bit, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, could do. Yeah, could do.
What price are we talking about? What's the budget? I've got to leave you with.
What, for the pair of these?
Yeah, pair. 2 cushions.
Yeah, 2 cushions, and then I've got to do all this, strip and stain.
Stain it, yeah.
Sort out this lovely...
Lovely garden
patina
rust.
on diamond rust.
Yeah.
500. And you've got to supply fabric as well. All right?
And I've got to supply the fabric.
Yeah.
The show. Well, that's
Yeah.
a deal. I'm happy with that.
I've
No, you've done.
I've done it.
You
I've
just
done
said
it
to me
now.
that's the deal.
Yeah, that's
right?
the deal. That's
All
the deal.
right.
That's
Cool.
the deal.
So
All
I'm going
right.
to leave you with that,
Right.
and I'll get this fabric down to you. I'm out of it.
It's to be a joint venture. Jay finds the fabric and Ray does the rest.
Now, Ray wasn't too happy with the condition of those chairs, but he's agreed to do the job. And he's also got me working, so I best go and find some fabric.
He's going to get some completely refurbished, restained, reimagined cushions as well. And, yeah, they're going to be, like, dynamite.
Jay's agreed a budget of £500 for Ray to give these chairs a complete makeover. But will Jay's fabric match Ray's ambitions? With his crafty types off and running with their own projects, Jay's back at his Wolverhampton workshop with a hat brimming full of ideas to transform the tired old cabinet.
What I've got here is a cabinet. It reminds me of a beehive, so I'm going to go for a very summery kind of colours and with a bee theme to it somehow in there.
If you're planning on sanding down anything old, it's important to wear a protective mask.
It might look quite white, so that's the varnish. Basically, that's what I want to get off.
It's time for a quick undercoat before the new colours can be applied.
I'm going to paint it all over, I think, in that. It's really nice. And then add some of the detail in that baby. Now, what I'm going to do is crack on with wallpapering this. Now, I've painted one side, and that's the underneath. And then on top of here, I've got my wallpaper. And remember I said this reminds me of a beehive? Look what I found. at that. A bumblebee wallpaper. A bumblebee wallpaper, would you believe it? So there's no real secret to this. This is exactly the same as if you was wallpapering a wall. So now what I've got to do is I've got to put something heavy on this, wait for it to dry, and then it should be all good.
Splendid. What's next?
So now I'm going to do some tracing, because I want on the front of the door, I want it to be a gold leaf bumblebee.
By roughly tracing the outline of the bee, Jay can then add his own unique twist.
So there is my bee. So now all I have to do is wait for the door to dry, and I'll trace my bumblebee on there, and then gold leaf it, bada boom, bada bim.
I think that's a technical term for job done. Jay has spent £10 on paint material and sanding pads. If this turns out half as good as he thinks it will, he should be sitting on a gold mine. In West Sussex, Jay left Josh and Ollie a budget of up to £400 and a big lump of brass. The boys couldn't decide what to do with it, so Jay asked them to dream up something of their own, something impressive, something desirable, something with a bit of a wow factor.
We decided we're going to make some bottle openers, so we're going to make a set of bottle openers, because there's quite a bit of brass here to work with.
I'm sure bottle openers can be wow, can't they? The boys plan to cast bottle openers from the melted down brass. That's the good news. The bad news, nobody knows what they're going to look like.
So I'm doing some deep soul searching, asking myself some big questions. What is a bottle opener?
Good question, Josh. What is a bottle opener?
Struggling to answer it myself.
Maybe Ollie could enlighten. But what will happen if they both come up with the same great design?
Well, then we fight. We just wrestle it out, and the winner gets to make their design. Sound good?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to see these old pals wrestling. Thankfully, it doesn't look likely. While Josh ponders the deeper meaning of a bottle opener, Ollie has pulled the design out the bag and he's getting on with a prototype.
Oh, if that was metal, though.
Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it?
Maybe if that was made out of brass, it would work.
Yeah. It's a good idea, though.
With the wrestling averted and the decision taken to go with Ollie's design, it's time to make the mould. First, a wooden prototype is encased in silicone, which, when set, will be opened and the wooden bottle opener then removed. The silicone is then resealed and filled with wax. The wax copy is then encased in plaster of Paris, which, when set, can be placed in a hot oven.
I mean, that's going to be delicious when it's out, so looking forward to that. 20 minutes.
The wax will melt, leaving an exact bottle opener cavity inside the plaster of Paris.
Just checking we haven't got a soggy bottom.
Which will then finally be filled with molten brass, which is the next thing for the lads to think about.
Just going to cut this up a little bit, because we need to be able to fit it into our crucible.
This bit's fine, but that doesn't work.
OK, so a little bit smaller.
A little bit smaller, please.
Smaller?
Yeah.
With angle grinder action complete, all that's left to do now is to heat the brass to over 900 degrees centigrade and pour the molten metal through a small hole into the plaster of Paris mould. Good luck with all that lot. Leaving the boys with their plans to melt brass, it's time to turn to a much cooler pastime. In temperature terms, I mean, upholstery. And Ray has just had a delivery.
Yes. Fabric's arrived. I really hope Jay's got this right. Here we go. Oh, wow. This is gonna pop. This is gonna totally pop. Wow. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. Wow, Jay's really hitting the nail on the head here. These chairs are gonna look amazing. They're gonna pop. Oh, just got all the hard work to do now. The seat covers on each chair will be different colours. So one seat will be the red and blue, and the other seat will be more of this green. Yeah, it kind of works. It's perfect. Yeah, I think that works.
Looks like Jay has done well with the fabric. Ray seems excited anyway, in case you didn't spot that.
Let's have a look at this.
Time to find out how well Jay did choosing the chairs.
Spindles are all good. Yeah, totally, it rocks. Yeah, very solid chair. Like that.
It's supposed to rock, Ray. It's a rocking chair. But it's good news that it's still solid. And once it's sanded back, stained, polished with popping cushions added, it's an upholstery term apparently, it should look amazing.
Bing, bing, bing.
Very tuneful, Ray. Do you take requests?
They're in very good condition. This is the foam plan to use. For the purposes of this project, this is a good grade, perfect grade for forming a seat cushion. Based on the budget, this is perfect. Right, ready to cut.
Once Ray has the shape right, he'll cover the foam in polyester wadding and then wrap the whole thing in stocking net. But as a test, that looks just about right.
I think so, definitely, yeah. Any thicker, it's just going to look out of proportion with the shape of the chair. That's about right.
To give the chairs a more modern appearance, Ray's sanding them down to remove the dark varnish. And responsible sander that he is, he's wearing a protective mask while he works. Once sanded, Ray will apply a stain finish.
There's a lot of sanding to do. I think I might have underestimated the amount of time it's going to take me to prepare this frame. Just got to work on, I guess. Yeah, keep sanding. And hopefully by the end of it, I'll have a rocking chair out of it.
On the bright side, there's only one chair left to do after this, Ray. In Wolverhampton, the transformation of the retro reproduction cabinet is nearing completion. At his workshop, Jay is adding the finishing touches. Or as he would like to say, the pièce de résistance. When Jay found the cabinet, it was headed for the skip. But now, it's very much pretty in pink, with some pastel blue thrown in for good measure. Its reimagined colour scheme gives it a fresh and modern twist, which is accentuated by the gold leaf of Jay's bumblebee. The theme continues on the handle, and inside the shelf has been covered in wallpaper with a bee motif. Every bee needs some pollen, so Jay's added a test tube vase on the top, which finishes off the stylish redesign and gives the whole thing a fresh, modern twist.
Sometimes you make something that makes you so proud. It's a bit like when you take your child to school for the first time. Now this little cabinet was boring and a bit dull. But now it's just, look at it, it's amazing.
When Jay caught up with Sam at the tip, she had plenty of rubbish to rifle.
Is this your shop? It looks like you've set up a shop here.
But it was the retro cabinet that caught his eye.
The kids don't like it and we haven't got room for it anymore. The kids said it's too old-fashioned.
Jay wouldn't let something hit the skip just for being old-fashioned. He saw the opportunity to revamp and refresh the old cabinet with a thoroughly modern makeover. This eye-catching piece went up for sale and was snapped up by the Upcycled home company in Cornwall, run by Helen.
I love this bee cabinet and it's perfect for displaying all our bee-related products.
Jay's in Willenhall to catch up with Sam to show her what became of her cast-off cabinet and to hand over some cash.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right, thank you.
You good?
You?
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Anay.
Anay. All right. So, do you remember the cabinet that you brought down to the recycling centre?
Yes.
Yeah? And Anay, was you one of the ones that didn't like it, thought it was a bit too old-fashioned?
Yes.
Well, hopefully, I've done something quite cool to it because I took it on and I wanted to make sure that it was cool enough for you to say, yeah, I would have it back in the house. So let me know what you think of your cabinet now.
Whoa. That's awesome.
So, on the outside, you've got it all painted, and then a bumblebee on the front and a nice little bumblebee on the handle there.
Is it better than it was? Yes.
Well, I'm kind of pleased to tell you that someone else liked it, and it's been sold, and I have for you £75 profit for that cabinet you was throwing away. So I don't know who to give this to. Is it you?
Yeah, right. Wow.
So what are you going to do with the money then?
I'm doing a charity boxing match next month.
And you're raising money for?
Cancer research.
God blimey. All right, going to wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right, Sam.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot. You take care now.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sam loved the cabinet. Well done, Jay. Jay's B cabinet cost just £10 to create. It was sold for £85, leaving a profit of £75 for Sam to donate to a cancer charity. A profit from Jay's cabinet creation is a cracking start. Can Josh and Ollie follow suit with their bottle openers? They were out to produce something spectacular from brass. I hope you're ready for this, Jay.
I think Jay's going to love these, isn't he?
Yeah,
Because
we got there
they're
in the
quite
end.
manly, they're quite rough, and you got some bling in there as well. So that's Jay all over, isn't it?
I set Josh and Ollie a bit of a challenge. Gave them a brass fire grate. Not their normal material they're used to working with. Wonder how they got on.
You're about to find out. When Jay bagged the cast-off metal at the tip, it was an unwanted fire threat. Josh and Ollie have created a collection of bold, brassy bottle openers. They're not the round design the boys set out to produce. After experimenting, they decided to opt for a boxy but beautiful shape. Individually cast, a sand mould has given the surface of each opener a unique design. The boys have created 13 in all, but will they wow Jay?
How we doing?
Hey, Jay.
Look at that, man. That's nice. How we doing? I'm good.
Good.
God blimey. They look like my teeth.
Yeah, that's what we modelled them on.
Oh, what? These are very unique. So did you have fun doing this then?
It was mixed. We had a lot of disasters. There was a lot of learning, but yeah, then the actual outcomes we're pretty happy with. So.
And it is unique. Look at that.
We completely changed the design from what we were going to do originally.
Okay.
So we were thinking of a bottle opener, but it was going to be like a round,
cylindrical type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the way that we were doing it was just completely wrong. So we scrapped that idea and made a sort of simpler version.
The boys experienced a few bumps in the road when smelting, but luckily they're pleased with the end result.
You know what I want to do is I want to open up a bottle. I've got how many bottle openers have I got? You must have something for me. See? That's what I like to hear. No, I want to do it.
Oh, you want to do it?
I want to have a go, please. If you don't mind, let's have a... Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh. Now that is cool. God blimey. So I've got 12... How many have I got?
Got 13, actually, yeah.
13. So I've got 13 individuals. But how did we do on the budget?
We're not going to charge you for the full time that we put in, because we did end up just faffing about.
It'd be about £400 per bottle opener.
Wow. So much work went into it.
It was a bit of a process, yeah, but we thought a fair price was £12.50 per bottle opener, and then it gives you a bit of room to make a bit of profit on them.
These are just so beautiful.
I'm going to take these. I can't have this bit of wood, can I? Because that's nice as well.
No, you can't have that.
That's an extra 400.
Right. But I'll take these if that's all right with you.
Yeah,
gentlemen, it's always a pleasure coming here.
Cheers, Jeff.
And I'll leave you with the beer.
Yeah, cheers.
But I'll have this, yeah. Oh, look at that. I feel like I've just won the lottery. All right, take care.
See you later.
See you later.
Allow me to help, I'm good at maths. 13 bottle openers at £12.50 each means Jay has paid a total of £162.50 for the collection.
Time for a beer. Although we haven't got any bottle openers anymore, Jason.
Jay's just taking them all. Cup of tea it is then.
Yeah.
I've got a fistful of gold and I know these are going to bring me some money. Josh and Ollie, thank you.
When Jay met Lorraine at the tip, it was the brass in her boot that caught his eye.
But it still looks in good nick, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it would clean up nice, actually. 'Cause
It will.
It's brass, isn't it?
It is, it is.
Jay was lucky they weren't offered up for scrap.
They used to ring the bell and stuff like that back in the old days.
Sometimes I still shout.
Yeah?
Any old iron?
Thankfully, Josh and Ollie were given the chance to work with the brass. And what a result. After they were advertised online, all 13 bottle openers were heading to the homes of private buyers. Jay has returned to Walsall to catch up with Lorraine to show her what became of her brass and to hand over the cash.
Oh, hello.
Lorraine.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you. Thank you.
So, do you remember the fire grate that you brought to the recycling centre?
I do. I
So,
do.
was it yours that you was from this house?
Well, it wasn't mine. It was my daughter's boyfriend's, and it had been in that house for a very long time, and they were throwing things out, and I said I'd get rid of it for them.
So you had to do the duties of getting rid of it,
Yeah, I do, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
bless you.
yeah.
So what I did with your fire grate, I took it to a couple of guys in Chichester,
Right.
Josh and Ollie, and what they turned your fire grate into
Yeah.
was... Do you want to see it?
I do.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
What they turned it into, they're bottle openers.
Oh.
So all of them individually
Oh, my goodness.
are like bottle openers. So as you can see there, you put it on top and that opens it. So you've got 13 individual bottle openers.
Oh, that's really good. Really good.
They are nice. And they work as well, and I've used one myself.
Yeah,
You like it?
I do. Very much so, yeah.
Well, I'm also pleased to tell you they've done such a good job. Someone's
Right.
bought all 13 of them.
Right.
And I have for you £150
Oh.
and 50p.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Well,
I'm serious.
this is going to a charity, and it's going to the multiple sclerosis charity. And I can't believe I got that much.
Yeah, that's yours. There you are.
I'm so grateful.
No,
Thank you.
no,
I'm
thank
glad I
you.
bumped into you now.
Oh,
I mean, I'd
bless
have thrown it into the tip, wouldn't I?
You would have. It
Oh,
would have just been gone.
thank you
Yeah.
so much.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Lorraine was totally amazed by the transformation, and I'm always chuffed when I hear that the money's going to a worthy cause that's dear to a family.
The 13 bottle openers cost £162.50p to create. Jay sold them all for a total of £313, giving a tidy profit of £150 and 50p to hand over to Lorraine, who plans to pass it on to a charity. With two profits safely handed over, Jay is back on his old patch in East London. God blimey, governor, it's a right old pea super and no mistake. To see how Ray's got on with the two tired old chairs.
I'm back in East London, and I can't wait to see how Ray got on with that fabric. He's working on the two chairs, and hopefully he's done a good job.
I think overall they're pretty phenomenal, and I'm just hoping that he appreciates what I've put into these chairs. So, yeah, I'm proper nervous at the moment. It's, yeah.
He really is nervous. When Jay salvaged the seats at the tip, they had a one-way ticket to the skip. But now, Ray has worked his magic and the tired old chairs are unrecognisable. The cascade of colourful fabric covers custom-made cushions, which tick all the fire safety standards boxes. The woodwork has been expertly repaired, sanded, stained, waxed and polished to reveal a shimmering sheen. Jay knows the fabric, but he might just get a surprise when he sees where it's sitting.
Right.
Jay.
Oh.
How's it
How are we
going,
doing, man?
I'm good.
Now that,
I'm good.
That is nice. What's wrong with that?
I was just worried about your response, that's all.
You've done a brilliant job, mate. Brilliant job.
Yeah.
God blimey. The fabric is like, wow. And now the chairs are just wow. Everything in that is wow.
I've gone for
it's nice.
Yeah, this is a custom wood stain with a kind of ombre effect, which travels 360 throughout the chair.
So an ombre effect, what's that?
All right, so basically an ombre effect's like a colour gradient. So you start from the top with a very strong colour, dark colour, and then you can change the colour or the tone throughout the gradient, and while still like bringing out the characters of the wood as well. You know, because.
I see that now. So you've brought out the grain, which is beautiful.
Bring out the grain. I mean, it's a lovely, they're lovely chairs.
Yeah.
And all wood has character.
Yeah, no,
it
does.
And to be honest, I see a lot of painted furniture, and I just wanted to introduce something just a little bit different.
Don't blame me, mate.
There's clearly been a lot of love as well as a whole lot of work put into these chairs. Sounds expensive. Time to talk about money, Jay.
These are amazing, Ray, but how did we do on the budget? I left you with a £500 budget.
Yeah, you did. But, I mean, I had to employ a carpenter to fix that broken spindle.
OK.
That cost me an extra £60.
So 560, not a problem.
Yeah, yeah, not a problem. You're not going to have a problem selling these, that's for sure.
Right, look, I'm out of it. I'm going to get them picked up. No, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Thanks, Jay.
Cheers, mate.
That's a relief.
Ray, you had nothing to worry about. Jay loved them.
They're gorgeous. This is furniture art. It's proper. I mean, like, look at that. I mean, you won't find this anywhere else on the planet.
See, now that's why I love Ray. He's a true artist, mixed in with a bit of upholstery, and next thing you know, you've got a winner. Well done, Ray.
When Jay caught up with another Jay at the tip, it was the chairs that caught his eye.
Obviously, you're throwing these away, aren't you?
Yeah.
It was a sad occasion having to let them go.
It breaks my heart to have to throw them away, but I really do need the space, you know.
Right, I'm with you.
But our Jay was certain they had a bright future.
It's always nice to throw it in this direction because we turn it into something amazing.
Yeah.
So just watch this space. Yeah?
OK.
Jay was right. Ray did transform the chairs into something amazing, which quickly attracted prospective buyers, as they were snapped up as soon as they were advertised online. Jay has returned to Walsall to visit the other Jay so he can show him what became of his chairs and hand over some cash.
Hello, Jay.
All right, mate, how are you?
How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Likewise. How you been?
Yeah, pretty good.
OK. You remember those chairs you brought to the recycling centre?
Yeah, I remember them well.
How long did you have them?
Probably about a good 10, 15 years, easy.
And why was you throwing them out? Because they was all right from what I remember.
They were good. Like I said, it broke my heart to chuck them out, but I just needed the room.
Well, I took those chairs to a guy called Ray Clark down in London, and he worked his magic on them. And what he did to them was...
Oh, you've got some pictures of you?
Of course, I've got some pictures.
Oh, wow.
What do you think of that?
Oh, my days. They are really, really gorgeous.
You like, yeah?
Yeah, that's a big improvement, that is. Wow.
And this is a top premium product. As you can see, it looks gorgeous and completely different, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. That's gone to a good home, then?
It has gone to a good home.
Oh, that's good.
They've been
I'm
sold.
pleased about. Yep.
And I have for you...
Oh, you got some money for me?
I have some money for you. I have £154 for you.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. I wasn't expecting that.
No.
Dear me. Well, that'll come in handy.
What are you going to do with the money, then?
I shall probably reinvest it into my business.
Right.
Maybe take a few bob out to go and have a slap at me as a celebration, because you know, that is like wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one, Jay.
Oh, thanks very much, Jay.
We'll enjoy it.
Yes, thank you.
And thanks a lot. All right.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
You take care,
Cheers.
Jay.
Thank you.
All right then.
See you again.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Bye. Jay was impressed with the transformation and the profit. Now he's taking that money and going out for a slap-up meal. But did you notice? I didn't get an invite. Better luck next time.
Once the cost of the fabric is added to raise £560, the grand total for this transformation was £896. The chairs sold for £1,050, which left Jay with a profit of £154 to spend on a slap-up meal. Unfortunately, I didn't get an invite either. Jay salvaged 3 items from the tip in Walsall. The retro cabinet has become a bumblebee beauty, the 2 old chairs have been brought bang up to date, and the brass fire fret is now a collection of bottle openers.
It's always a challenge to turn something old and dull into something fun. But Ray, Josh and Ollie have pulled out all of the stops to transform my tip finds. 3 items given a new lease of life, and that's what I call a good day's work.
Now that is what I like to see.
How do you make money for nothing?
What's the story behind this?
The answer could be hiding in over 20 million tonnes of household waste thrown out by us every year.
And I'd like to have that one as well. That's quite
sure if you want. That's why reclamation expert Jay Blades wants to get his hands on things before they hit the skip.
I've been a builder, I've been a philosophy student, and now I'm a furniture restorer. So I know more than most about transformation. I revamp the old into the new and then sell it on for a profit.
And with some of the country's elite designers and makers.
I know it might not look like much.
So it's in a bit of a state.
He can transform his finds into desirable,
but like, wow,
valuable,
I weren't expecting that,
and hopefully saleable items.
Kev, you've done it again, sir.
If Jay is successful, then he can hand the profits back to the very people who had no idea there was cash to be made from their trash.
I'm shocked! Jay, I'm shocked!
Altrincham Recycling Centre in the northwest of England is the final resting place for tons and tons of trash.
The name's Blades, Jay Blades, and I've got a licence to rummage, so I best get to work.
Jay's here more as a rubbish raker than a moon raker, looking for those diamonds in the dump which we all know are forever, hoping to find 3 items to transform for your eyes only.
The only thing I want to be cleaning up is a profit.
But before you dash down to your local dump, you should know that Jay has special permission to be here.
There's enough horsing around. It's time to get me a winner.
Let's see if that winner is in the boot of Phil's car.
Oh, how you doing, mate? You all right? Oh,
How's it going? You all right?
Yeah, I'm very good. What's this?
It's an old chimney.
So how long have you had that then?
Probably about.
Oh, you've got all the
10
mod cons
years.
with it as well?
Yeah, it's got a lead.
Yeah. So you've had that. No, so you can stick that down for a minute. You've had this about 10 years then?
Yeah. It's been in my mum's garden.
Oh, so what are you doing here? You're getting rid of furniture?
Furniture from a garage, my mum's garage.
Oh, you're doing the sun thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no, well done, man. It's got to be done, isn't it? So this would have, like,
Yeah,
wood in it?
just firewood, yeah.
I've got an idea of what to do with this, so
Yeah.
if you don't mind,
Yeah.
can I take this?
Of course you can, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure, your mum won't mind.
Oh, no.
Because I don't want to get in trouble, not with mums, it's not right, OK?
Don't worry, it'll be me in trouble, not you.
Right. We're not going to be off then. Oh, couple of them, it's heavy, isn't it?
Right, don't drop it.
Oh, no, try not to.
No need to worry, Phil. Jay's a safe pair of hands when it comes to handling rubbish.
I'm really surprised he's taken it. My mum used to put old twigs in it and burn them. All the pruning off the bushes and what have you, she used to just put them all in there and burn it. So I'd be interested to see what he does with it.
Now, what we don't want this to do is churn out some heat, because the sun is out doing its job. But what I do need it to do is churn out a nice, tidy profit.
And Jay knows just the maker to help. Daniel Heath has a passion for all things salvaged and sustainable. He's an award-winning wallpaper designer who loves adding an artistic flair to bespoke furniture pieces.
My style is quite illustrative. There's always a lot of drawing in my work. Yeah, it's not really work, it is my passion, it is my life. I think anyone who makes anything has to try and live it. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Things are certainly going to hot up for Daniel when Jay delivers his terracotta fire pot. With one item found, Jay's hunt continues for 2 more. And here in Altrincham, there's all sorts in the melting pot.
Now, this isn't going to cook me up a profit. Best go and find something that will.
If it's a recipe for success you're after, Sid's arrived with a boot full of ingredients to throw into the mix.
Oh, that looks good. Hello. How you doing?
Very well, thanks, yeah.
I'm Jay.
Hello, Jay, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
What are you doing with those?
I don't know yet. What are they?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And my
These are
wife
curtains, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Well,
look,
not-
that looks... My wife would have said that's for the top, I think.
Yeah.
But they're for the dump.
So how long have you had these, then? These frilly things?
Well, at least... Well, she died 2009, so it'd be before that.
Wow.
Yeah, you know. They've been stuck in a room, which is a tip, and I'm in the process of sorting out.
You don't mind if I take all of these, then?
Of course you can.
Yeah? You sure?
Not just mine. I'm pleased that somebody's going to use them.
Yeah, all right. Oh, you've got curtains as well in there, look.
Look, well, there you are.
Wow, there's loads in there.
Take them out.
Yeah.
Throw them over your shoulder.
I will have to... And look, it looks like you came prepared. You knew we was coming.
No.
You having a shave?
No. Doesn't it?
Don't work.
These, no, they don't. They don't work. They're for the. Can I throw these?
Throw these. Yeah, I don't need them. I'll
You
have
don't
these
need
though.
those. You'll have those.
I'll stay in contact. All right.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
All right.
Brilliant.
Cheerio.
That could have been a close shave for Sid, but fortunately Jay just carried away the curtains. Does Sid have any ideas what might become of them?
It's a mystery. If he can make something from these, or not him, or an assistant, then I will be overjoyed.
I know what you're thinking. This is not the most cutting-edge design, but you can't be picky when you're down at the recycling centre. And I've got double bubble here. I've got calico on the back, and then I've got all of this fabric here as well. Come on, that's a winner.
And Jay knows an artisan who's about to get a curtain call. Sarah Peterson creates one-of-a-kind pieces of furniture and is a big fan of a bold and bright design. Her passion is to take the old and drab and make it funky and fab.
I love retro print, I love colour. My style is maybe a bit more kind of bold and loud and colourful. I'm very lucky that I get to do what I really, really enjoy every single day, so there's not many people that can say that.
Well, Sarah, you might be feeling lucky now, but wait till you see what Jay has in store for you.
Gloves are on, let's go and rummage.
With 2 items found, Jay's still on the hunt for something to work on himself.
You've got to have a bit of music while you're working, ain't you? Look.
It's difficult to hide musical talent, but Jay's managing it quite well. Maybe you should stick to rummaging. Right on cue, Sinead has arrived with a boot full of interesting jumble.
Hello.
Hi.
You all right?
Yes, thanks.
My name's Jay.
Hi, Jay. I'm Sinead.
So what are you doing here? You having a jumble sale?
No, I'm just getting rid of a few things.
All of
Have
this?
to make space.
So who did this belong to then, and how long have you had the stuff in it?
It's family stuff, really.
Right. And you're getting rid of it?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough space for everything, so we
Okay.
kind of need to make room for more stuff.
And the teapot, obviously,
Yeah.
you've got a new one now, haven't you?
Yes.
You don't need that.
Yes, coffee pot, I think it was
Oh, it's a coffee-
originally.
Oh, I like
Who
that.
uses the coffee pot?
Oh, that's nice. How long have you had this?
Too long.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, have you
Never
not-
use it.
Yeah, it's not been used, is it? There's
No.
There's nothing in there. Wow. If it's all right with you, could I take everything that's in this container?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
You're welcome to it.
Cool. Thank you for that.
Jay's bagged a box of assorted glassware, but what would Sinead like to see happen to it?
Chandelier or a pendant light or, I don't know, something like that would be great.
Oh, that does sound good.
So I've got a lot of bits here, but the ones that I really want to focus on are the ones that I'm going to make the most money out of. And it's these three here. And they're beautiful, lovely cut crystal. I've got a bright idea, but you're just going to have to wait and see.
Hang on, give me a minute to look deep into this crystal ball. I might be able... Oh, never mind. Jay has salvaged 3 items. Daniel will deal with the chiminea, the cast-off curtains will be sent to Sarah, and Jay will take on the collection of glassware.
The recycling centre, yet again, hasn't let me down. I've got 3 great items. Now the real work starts. I've got to get to it.
Stratford, East London, is home to the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, London's aquatic centre and Daniel's workshop, which is about to receive a visit from Jay and his terracotta chiminea.
I primarily print, so anything that I can put an image on is really useful. But, you know, you just never know what you're going to get. It's whatever's going to catch his eye on the day, I suppose, so fingers crossed.
Yep, keep your fingers, toes and anything else you've got crossed, Daniel.
So I'm here in East London to see Daniel, and I can't wait to see his reaction to this. It's a challenge. Hopefully he's up to it.
Let's hope Daniel's always had a burning ambition to work on one of these.
How we doing, mate?
Hello, Jay. I was going to say, I wonder what you bought me, but there it is.
No more guessing.
No.
How we doing,
Right,
sir?
yeah, I'm good, thanks.
You all right?
Yeah, it's very unflat.
Yeah, it's very unflat, but it's a chimney. And have you ever worked on a chimney before?
Well, I've got one in my garden.
Okay.
But I haven't thought about doing anything with it, you know.
What I was thinking is somehow printing your lovely print on there. Okay. Somehow.
The only way that I'd be able to do that maybe is in either very small areas or you know, just hand painting it. And the surface is so gone.
Yeah.
It's a nice colour, isn't it? The material. I wonder if we smash it.
What? Smash it?
Smash it to bits.
It might be bad, but will smashing it help?
If I smash it up, I can then take all the bits and then I can set it in something. So whether that's a resin or a concrete or something like that, and make a new surface out of it. And then we've got much more kind of flexibility for what the final outcome looks like as well.
I like that.
The plan is to smash it up and make it into a surface, which, knowing Daniel, will end up as some kind of furniture.
I love it. So how much we talking?
Well, I think, you know, 600 to 700 quid would work.
If we could settle on 650, I'm a happy bumblebee.
OK, sounds good.
Good?
Excellent.
And then I can smash it. Can we smash it now? But you're not ready, are you?
Well, I think
I'd like to smash it.
We'll prepare the space for a good smashing.
OK. Well, I'm going to love you and leave you. And when it's finished, just let me know.
Brilliant.
All
Cheers,
right?
Jay.
I trust you can do a great job, sir.
Cheers,
All
Jay.
Let me know
very
when
much.
it's done. You take care.
Smashing sounds fun. Setting in resin, great. But what's it going to be?
Now, Daniel's a very creative man, so I know he's going to smash it. But then what's he going to do with it? Just just have to wait and see, eh?
So there's no way I can print on this. It's not flat at all. So it is left of field, but I'm really excited about the challenge. I'm really excited about smashing it. But yeah, I think it'll be a fun piece to work on.
So everyone's going to have a great time, but no one knows exactly what Jay will end up with. With a whopping £650 agreed, will this unconventional approach provide a profit? Or will Jay's project end up in bits? Our next port of call is north of the border, where Sarah has received a delivery of cast-off curtains at her workshop in Perth. There's plenty of material to work with, but what will Jay have in mind? Time for a chat.
Hello.
All right, Sarah, it's Jay. How you doing?
Hi Jay, I'm fine.
Cool.
Jay's keen to share an idea that he's had for the material.
The idea that I kind of had was making a series of cushions, really. What do you think of that?
I think maybe cushions, I'd maybe do, I don't know, 3 or 4 different cushions, and it might be about £25 a cushion.
If I leave you with that budget of £25, as many cushions as you can make, and as soon as they're done, I'll come up and pick them up.
That's great, and I look forward to seeing you.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Okay, right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The curtains are to become cushions, but knowing Sarah, they won't be basic, ordinary cushions that anyone could knock up. Right, Sarah?
Okay, I've been looking for some inspiration for these cushions that I was speaking to Jay about. And I've always been inspired by owls, so I would like to use the owl design and pattern in the cushions. So we'll start with this one.
As I thought, way beyond my meagre sewing talents.
I was thinking about the fabric and the frilly bit that's there. I was thinking I could maybe use that as part of the wing detail, like for feathers and things. So it would just be stitched onto the outside of the body so it can still flap about a little bit. And then I'd probably also have to add on different types of fabrics, so say a felt, for instance, to make out the eyes, because if you use the same frilly fabric for the eyes, you're not going to see them. So that was my plan, anyway. It's a bit googly-eyed. I promise my cushion will look better than my picture.
Jay agreed a price of £25 per cushion. But will the design of the owl make him scowl, or will he make honey and plenty of money? Having sent on the curtains and dropped off the fire pot, it's back to the workshop in Wolverhampton, where Jay has brought the collection of crystal glasses and decanters. Let's hope his idea won't be as smashing as Daniel's.
So I bet you're wondering what I'm going to do with these. Well, I'm not going to fill them with alcohol. I'm going to turn them into decorative lights. And luckily for me, I've got Stourbridge, which is up the road. And Stourbridge is the glass-blowing, cutting capital. And what I need to do is get these cut so I can work inside them. Now, the only problem with working with glass is that you've got to get it right. So I can get my 2 decanters and my vase cut, but these little ones, what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to be drilling holes in these. I have done it before, but with glass, if you get it wrong, you're kind of in trouble because you can't glue it back together. It just smashes. So, yeah, you're going to have to wish me luck on this one.
With the decanters and vase being sent to Stourbridge to be cut, it's time for Jay to crack on with the glasses. Well, maybe not crack on.
I just have to stay focused on this rather than look at you guys. I'm dealing with dangerous stuff, glass.
So it's best to leave it to professionals like Jay. Protective gloves and glasses are essential, and if you're planning to do this a lot, a suitable protective mask is recommended. Jay's using a carbide drill bit, which is just right for drilling holes in glass.
That's gone through very nicely now. It's the right size 10mm hole, but the big test is the wire.
Oh, nice colours there, Jay.
Oh, yeah, that fits. It's perfect.
That is a relief.
OK, on to the next one. So this glass, I wasn't going to drill it because the stem is 10mm. My drill bits are 8mm. It's a mil either side. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Don't do it, Jay. I'm going to give it a go.
Is this wise, Jay? I'm not sure I can watch.
So far, so good, but it could be my famous last words. So that's the end of that story.
What were you saying about famous last words?
Got these back from the glass cutters, and they're not just any old glass cutters. They do work for the Queen. So this is tip-top. The edges are smooth. I wish you had feeler vision on the telly because this is very tactile. Now, they've done a brilliant job. Now it's my turn.
The next task is to glue the cut parts back together, but not as they were, in a mix and match fashion to create new crystal lampshades.
You have to work quickly because this dries. So if the glue dries on here, there's no turning back.
With the added pressure of the quick-drying epoxy resin, there's no room for error. If Jay gets this wrong, there's very little he can do to rescue his plans.
So that is glued. That's cool. So now, wire coming through, light attached to there. That's it. So all that's left to do, really, is attach the wire to the end of these while I wait for those two to fully dry. I'm not going to take this one off, this baby here, because that's got the least kind of contact area. So I want that to really form and really glue, actually. So if it glues, brilliant. If it doesn't, back to the drawing board. But in the meantime, I can get busy with these babies.
Jay spent £155.30. Will he be able to crystallise a profit? Or will his high costs curtail his chances? In East London, it's Daniel's turn. We know the old Chiminea is about to meet a brutal end. We just don't know what it's to become.
Okay, so Jay has brought me this Chiminea that has seen better days, and I've thought about lots of different things I could do with it. I'm going to smash it and I'm going to make it into a table. So my first challenge today is going to be smashing it, getting all the pieces. I don't even know how it's going to smash or what's going to be, you know, inside it in terms of material. So that's going to be a real adventure.
The old Chiminea is about to become a table.
Very satisfying. Lovely red colour in there as well. It's going to be great.
That's a relief, because there's definitely no turning back now.
I'm sure you're all wondering how this becomes a table.
Yeah, you're right, I am.
I'm going to set it into resin. Ideally, I want to break it into pieces that are sort of this size or smaller. And the reason that I want to do that is that I want the terracotta to appear as flecks in the resin. And when I sand it back, you'll see parts of it on the surface. The finer dust also will provide a nice colour to the resin as well, which will hopefully create like a sort of a rust colour or a blush throughout the whole table surface. But we'll see.
Daniel is going to mix the terracotta pieces into a liquid resin, pour it into a mould and leave it to set hard. When it's removed, he should have a tabletop. Well, that's the plan.
It's actually really good fun smashing this because at first I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. Now I know that it's you know, got this beautiful colour. It's actually a real joy to smash it up.
Daniel hopes that his table design will look simple and elegant when it's finished, and he has a plan to use sophisticated engineering to strengthen the structure.
I've done a whole bunch of drawings here to help me kind of refine the design, and I've gone for this sort of table shape that I've got here, with all the flecks of the terracotta coming through onto the surface, which Jay hasn't seen yet because I've only just come up with it. So I really hope he likes it, fingers crossed. I'm going to set a plate into the mould itself, which I've never done before. So essentially I'm going to be setting in a bolt system like this, as you can see here, and clamped between the nut and the bolt head there should be a plate. So hopefully, with a good few of these in, it should be strong enough to hold the table legs.
The theory sounds good, but Daniel's never done this before.
So what I've got here are the small pieces of the terracotta chiminea that I smashed up earlier. As you can see, there's quite a few of these pieces. I'm going to scatter them here into the mould so we get some sense of what it might look like. So there's many, many more of these than we've got here, and they'll be all through the material. So now my concern is that actually, it's quite brittle stuff, so it might actually make the surface less strong than it needs to be. So what I've got is I've got some strands of fiberglass that I can set into the resin as well. That will make it much, much stronger. But also, if there is an accident and someone falls onto the table or something like that, it's not going to smash, it's just going to break. So that's really going to provide some essential strength there.
You're absolutely right, Daniel. Better safe than sorry. On the banks of the River Tay in Scotland's newest city, Perth, Sarah's agreed to make as many cushions from the cast-off curtains as possible, and she's starting with an owl design.
Okay, so I've got my piece of paper for my template. This template is slightly trickier than if you're just making, say, a square cushion, because it's got all these little different kind of shapes and things. I've got to make sure that I draw them correctly so that they're going to show up. The template's going to be quite big. I can make it whatever size I want because I'm stuffing it by hand. So that's roughly a shape that I would like to go with.
The history of curtains as we know them today is closely linked with glass production. When plate glass became popular for large windows in the 17th century, the craze for curtains emerged.
Okay, this is the fabric, so I'm going to basically remove the lining fabric because I don't need to use that part.
Uh-oh. Looks like it's curtains for those curtains. Initially, they were only within reach of the wealthy, but by the mid-1800s, mass textile production machinery made curtains more widely available, so just about anyone who wanted them could have them.
This is one part of the template. This is the back of the cushion. And I'm going to cut round it just now, but I've got to leave a seam allowance when I stitch it up. So I'm going to leave 1.5 centimetres going all the way around the pattern. So when I use a sewing machine on it, it doesn't get too small.
For those of you not familiar with sewing jargon, the seam allowance is the distance beyond the template outline. Here, Sarah is cutting 1.5 centimetres bigger all the way round. I bet I can guess what's next. It's the eyes that give owls their wise appearance, but few people know they can't move them, although their heads can spin almost all the way round, which makes up for it, I think.
Okay, so there's my finished piece, kind of finished. I saw these ones, these bits of tie back, and I kind of thought I could use these as wings or something to represent feathers on the wings. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I've got to try and position them on here in lines, stitch them on, and try and get them into a kind of wing shape.
If you're not sure how you're going to get them into a wing shape, does that mean you're winging it? After a lot of thought, Sarah has come up with a plan to attach the wing-like frills, which is good news if these cushions are going to fly off the shelves.
So now all I've got to do is stuff my owl cushion and then stitch it up at the base, and that's us done. So I've just then got to think about what other animals I can do.
What about a pony? Or a rhinoceros? A camel? A penguin maybe? A dolphin? Giraffe? A panda? In Wolverhampton, Jay's been delicately working his magic with the assorted collection of glassware.
So, we got there in the end. The drilling, well, I did have my doubts, and I bet you was biting your fingers. But, to tell the honest truth, they look amazing. And with all of that hard work gone into them, why shouldn't they?
Well, that sounds promising, although when he first found them, it was hard to see the light amongst all that lot. But now, they've been turned into a collection of crystal decanter lamps. The decanter bottoms were professionally cut, opening up exciting new shapes for Jay to fill with light. Jay's delicately drilled holes allow the new lights to be suspended by colourful woven flecks. And with the addition of antique replica bulbs, these light fittings would be a bright addition to any contemporary home. The lights were pat tested and checked by a qualified electrician to ensure they meet all UK safety standards.
I think you have to agree, these have been a bright idea. Now I just got to get on and sell them.
When Jay met Sinead, she was having a clear out.
Hello.
Hi.
So what are you doing there? You having a jumble sale?
No, I'm just getting rid of a few things that have kind of come to the end of their life.
And she could see the potential in her giveaway glassware.
Chandelier or a pendant light or, I don't know, something like that would be great.
You're absolutely right, Sinead. They are great. Jay wasted no time in advertising the new lights online, and quick as a flash, they were heading to a new home with a private buyer. Jay's returned to Altrincham to catch up with Sinead to show her what became of her glassware and to hand over some profit.
Hello.
Hi, Jay.
How you doing?
Lovely to see you again.
Likewise. How you been?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, good. How have you been?
I've been busy. I've been it's good busy, but I've been working. So, do you remember the items that you brought to the recycling centre?
Yes, yes. Vague memory of them, yes.
Well, I'm pleased to tell you that was a little project I did myself.
Right.
And what I turned your glassware into was fancy lights.
Oh my goodness, that's...
So this is your, this is the vase.
And that's
your flower
the
pot,
glass.
and that's the glass. And then we've got the decanter.
It's gorgeous.
You like it?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, thank you.
It. Oh, goodness, they look so nice.
You like?
I do.
Yeah?
I do.
Well, I'm pleased to tell you that I was able to sell those as well. And I have for you a profit of £39.70. So that's all for you.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you very much, because if you hadn't sold them, I would have definitely wanted to buy them.
Oh, good. So what are you going to do with the money?
Dare I say, buy new glasses?
It's your money. You can do what you want with it.
Oh,
all right?
thank you, Jay.
OK. It's been a pleasure. OK, come here. See you later. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Another bright idea successfully completed.
Now, that was a clear-cut winner. Sinead's face lit up when I showed her what I did with her decanters. Now, what more could I ask for?
The costs involved in the decanter transformation were £155.30p. The new lights sold for a total of £195, which left Sinead with a profit of £39.70, which she's planning to spend on new glasses. In his East London studio, Daniel is putting the finishing touches to an Olympic-sized transformation of the old terracotta chiminea. And just in time, because Jay's arriving.
I'm really excited to show Jay this because it's such a total transformation. I think the chiminea coming in here and it coming out in a completely different form is going to be really exciting for Jay.
I'm excited to see how Daniel got on with that chiminea. Wonder if he's cooked me up a winner. Let's go and take a look.
The last time Jay saw Daniel, he left him with an old terracotta chiminea, which was hardly setting the world alight. But now, it would be fair to say that Daniel has smashed it. Gone is the old chiminea, broken up into tiny chunks which were added to synthetic stone resin and moulded into an amazing sleek and modern table. The top has been sanded, smoothed and polished, leaving a marble-like appearance. Daniel has chosen an irregular circular shape and added chic, minimal hairpin legs. It's quite a transformation, but will it wow Jay?
Daniel.
Hello, Jay. How you doing?
Very good.
There's a chiminea.
You've done it again, ain't you?
It's It's quite a transformation, isn't it?
It's an unbelievable transformation. Like, it was a chimney pot that I left you in. Now it's a proper table. Because don't get me wrong, but when you said what you was going to do, I kind of had my doubts. I was just like...
Me too.
Is he going to do it? But look what you've done, man. Now that is proper organic.
It was never going to be completely flat because of the way that I did it, but
I love it that way, man.
And it's kind of organic feeling.
It's absolutely beautiful, I think. Now, how did you do this? Because I know you said you was going to smash it, which you wouldn't allow me to do, yeah? All right, you was going to smash it and then you're going to fuse it all together. But I envisioned it being like a resin. But what is this? How's it held together?
Well, it is a resin,
Yeah.
but it's almost like a synthetic stone.
OK.
So, yeah.
So you've sanded this then to get it to feel like that?
Yeah, sanded and then skimmed it with more synthetic stone, sanded and taken it back layer after layer.
God, blimey, man.
Yeah, it was quite labour intensive.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Jay's impressed, but labour intensive doesn't sound cheap.
This looks absolutely perfect in my eyes, but money-wise, how did we do?
We did fine, yeah. I mean, the materials and everything definitely came in on budget. Buying the synthetic stone, the legs,
Yeah.
and, you know, there's not a hell of a lot of material to it.
It is absolutely perfect. Just need some placemats. You don't make placemats, do you?
I don't.
No, you need to get on that. You're missing a trick, mate. Because me and you will have this in our house in no time. All right, thank you for that. I'll get that picked up. You
Cheers,
take care,
Jay.
yeah?
Take care.
All right.
I'm delighted at Jay's reaction to what I've done with the Chiminea because, you know, it was hard work. It was very labour intensive, but, you know, the result was worth it in the end, so I'm very happy.
Now, Daniel smashed that terracotta, made a beautiful table. Now it's my job to sell it.
When Phil pulled into the recycling centre, Jay chose the Chiminea from his boot full of rubbish.
So how long have you had that then?
Probably about.
Oh, you've got all the
10
mod cons
years.
with it as well?
Yeah, it's got a lid.
With the terracotta trash secured, Phil had a sound piece of advice for Jay.
Oh, couple of it's heavy, isn't it?
Right, don't drop it.
Oh, no, I try not to.
If he had, he would have saved Daniel a job. The cool new table was advertised on social media, and it wasn't long before it was on its way to a private buyer, providing Jay with a pocket full of profit.
I haven't been able to get back in contact with Phil since meeting him down at the recycling centre, but I'm delighted to say that I've made a 50 quid profit from his Chiminea, and that'll be going straight to charity.
The costs to transform the Chiminea were £650. The new table sold for £700, which leaves a profit of 50 quid, heading straight to children in need. With 2 items down and 2 profits made, the pressure is on. In the hope of making it a hat-trick, Jay is headed north to Sarah's workshop to collect some cushions.
I'm here in Perth to see Sarah, and I can't wait to see what she's done with those curtains I dropped off.
I'm excited about Jay coming in today, I think. I got an old pair of fuddy-duddy curtains to make something out of. So we discussed kind of making some cushions, but I've done them with a slightly different twist. So we'll see what he has to say when he sees them.
Cushions with a twist sounds very interesting, and Jay's no idea what to expect. When he found the old curtains, their time was about to draw to a close. But now, Sarah has reimagined them into cute, cuddly animal cushions. Aww. She's created an elephant, owl, cat, fish and a dog using templates of her very own designs. Not only has the curtain material been used, but the tie-backs have been cleverly integrated too. Offcuts of contrasting material have been used as eyes, beaks and ears. They might be cuddly, but will they appeal to Jay's softer side?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm very well.
All right? God, blimey. You have...
Cushions.
No, they're not just cushions, are they?
They're animal cushions.
These are really cute. So what did you keep of the original? Well, I can see what you've kept of the original, but all of these bits to come up with these ideas. So what have you done?
But this is still from the original fabric you gave me. These were the tie-backs. But all these bits of, like, discs fabrics here, they're all just bits of fabric that I had lying about that complemented the curtain material.
Yeah.
But the majority of the actual piece is made from the curtain.
Yeah. Because I thought I was getting cushions, but I've got animal cushions.
I know, but you can't... I mean, cushions, just using the fabric you gave me, I mean, the fabric was needing something else done to it. So I thought, let's just try different shapes.
You're being very polite. What was the fabric like? Was it a bit dated?
It was a bit dated, and it wasn't really my cup of tea. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, what's Jay done to me?
Oh, sorry.
So, but I think on an animal, it looks great again.
It looks perfect on an animal. I would not have... I thought cushions, brilliant. But now I see these, I'm just like, wow.
Animal cushions.
Animal cushions. And they're just so squashy. It's like you just want to hold on to them. It's unbelievable. No, seriously. Have you tried this?
Yeah.
I think Jay's found some new friends. Don't get too attached, though. You need to find them a new home, remember. Let's find out about the budget.
So, the budget was cool, then?
The budget was good, yes.
Didn't go over?
No, not at all. £25 a cushion, and it came in, yeah.
Perfect. £25 a cushion, and how squashy these are.
Yeah.
So you do make it worth my while coming up to Scotland, even just to have a hug.
From an elephant.
From an elephant. Right, I can't be hugging that all day. I've got to go, and I've got to get these sold. I'll speak to you soon.
OK,
Take
bye.
care. Sarah never ceases to amaze me. What she's done is made animal cushions out of those dated curtains. And they're so squashable. All I've got to do is get them a new home.
When Jay met Sid at the tip, it was straight down to business.
I'm Jay.
Hello, Jay. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
What are you doing with those?
I don't know yet. What are they?
Establishing they were curtains, Jay was keen to close the deal.
You don't mind if I take all of these then?
Of course you can.
Yeah? You sure?
Not just mine. I'm pleased that somebody's going to use them.
That someone turned out to be Sarah, who very cleverly created a range of animal cushions. No sooner were they advertised online than they were on their way to an independent gift shop in Wombourne, run by Hilary.
I just love the animal cushions. I was delighted with them when I came and opened the parcel and saw them inside. I don't know which one's my favourite. They're all just gorgeous and they're so beautifully made. I think my customers are going to love them, which I'm just thrilled about as well. And hopefully they will fly off the shelves too.
Jay's returned to Altrincham to catch up with Sid, show him how his curtains ended up and hand over the profit.
Hello, Sid. You all right, mate?
Thanks very much, yeah.
That's good. So do you remember the old curtains that you brought down to the recycling centre?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So how long did you have those curtains for?
I haven't got a clue. My daughter said, you've got to clear the place out. There's a lot of rubbish about.
I took her to an artisan in Scotland called Sarah. Yeah. And she turned your curtains into...
Hey, that's brilliant.
So we've got
a little elephant.
A little elephant. We've got a dog there. That looks like an owl. And that one, I'm sure you must know what that is. Look at that.
A fish.
A fish. Well, I'm pleased to tell you that we was able to sell those as well. Yeah. So I've got, for you, a nice profit of...
No
£50.
No way.
Yes,
Can I just get something to put it in?
What are you getting? That's yours.
Brilliant.
Yeah?
Yeah. That is brilliant. For me throwing, you stopping me throwing that thing. That could have been throwing that.
So what are you going to do with the money then?
I'm going to... I'll give it to breast cancer.
All right, why is that?
My wife would have given it to breast cancer. I think it's an excellent cause.
That is right, yeah, it is.
So that's
what you're going to do with it?
£50.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll be delighted. I'll tell them how they came across it. They are.
Oh, bless you.
Look at that.
No, that's a brilliant cause. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be off then, Sid.
Yeah, okay.
And no doubt I might see you again down at the recycling centre.
That would be a coincidence.
All right, you take care now.
OK, thanks very much.
Bye-bye. Now, that couldn't have worked out any better. Sid was totally blown away by the transformation, and he loved all the animals. The money is going to a great cause, so that's my day sewn up.
It cost £125 to turn Sid's curtains into cushions. Jay managed to sell them for £175, which left Sid with a profit of £50 to donate to a breast cancer charity. Jay salvaged 3 items from the tip in Altrincham. The old terracotta chiminea is now a brand new table. The curtains have become cuddly cushions, and Jay worked his magic on the glassware.
Nothing makes me happier than handing over some money for nothing. 3 items that were destined for landfill are now heading to new homes. Now, what could be better than that?